starting?
It's not subjective.
It's
It was never
relative.
subjective.
It's fish is relative. Sorry, not a subjective term.
I know you both keep saying relative. Or not relative, fuck, subjective.
We win.
Alright, so Annabelle, Rangrim, and company are on their way. So, a little bit of backstory. After the untimely demise of the balor and the 90% of the party,
Everyone got sacrificed.
for those of you that were not unconscious,
Hello. Sorry, baby. The only one.
you notice where the balor was standing after it explodes. Sort of like a rift seems to open up, and you feel air surging towards it. Not enough to pull you, but you can feel the change in air. The doors during the explosion have been blown open. You see being pulled towards this rift about 33 apparitions.
Like ghosts?
You hear that you can hear their moaning getting louder and louder very quickly. They're pulled past you into the rift. After that, you see other spirits coming in from all sides of the room, almost in a swirling motion.
Spiral-like pattern?
A spiral motion. And then after about, probably say about over 100 spirits just being sucked into this vortex. And then with a loud pop, the vortex closes.
Oh, damn.
The catacombs are silent.
What about your spirit guardians? Weren't they active?
Yeah. They don't do anything to us.
Oh, no.
They weren't active. You survived the concentration through the balor explosion?
Probably not.
You did. You didn't survive the concentration.
Considering I believe it's like...
No, actually, no. He did it after the balor explosion.
He did it to kill the...
He did it to kill the bone devil. But in any case, the spirit guardians would have run their course at that point.
I wanted to stick something into the rift, but
You want to stick something into the rift? What do you want to stick into that?
I don't know. Like a rope,
A rope?
clothing, something.
While it's open?
While it was open, yeah. I wanted to.
Well, what specifically are you sticking in there?
A rope.
A rope?
Just pull it out.
I mean, the rope is not getting pulled by the air currents.
Takes the rope.
You
Throws
throw
it
it in there. Right, so when it pops, how much rope are you throwing?
That'd be very difficult to measure.
30 feet?
You're using a 30-foot rope, 50-foot rope, 25-foot rope?
I mean, I've got a 50-foot rope, but I'm not about to chuck the whole thing in there.
Alright, so you
Like
lose about
10
half
foot of the rope.
So like 10
You have
feet.
25 feet of rope now.
So basically all the spirits went to this random place and all they had to play with is a rope. Congratulations.
Well, the spirits have a rope now to play with.
That's what I just said.
Hey, God.
Yes.
Well, my party's sleeping. I'm gonna, real quick, just summon a Queddle.
Real quick?
Real quick.
It's only like an hour, right?
Hello.
Is it an hour or 10 minutes?
It's your spell.
What's...
You're the one that has a bunch of the conjure spells.
Summoning spell.
All your spells are
You're going to move off.
No, I'm
Really?
waiting for them.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
Just,
it
was there
lasts
and
for
then
an
you
hour.
said you have the Rand's guess. I was like, oh.
Yeah, casting it as a...
As a spell?
Chugging a blue potion. I need a 2.
A what?
I need a D4, and if I roll a 2 or higher, I can cast it as a what do you call it?
Where?
It did land right by your feet. Just fell.
The money dropped.
Money.
Ooh. That's a 4. Slip. I'm the summon a Koala as the highest level that I can cast, which is
So, you're going to summon a Koala.
I believe it. His spell makes it last longer, I think.
So, what were you casting it at?
Save it.
second. I need to check.
You can do 8, can't
I'm pretty sure I can do 8th.
You're going to cast it at 8th?
Give me a second.
you?
So see if we're in one thing.
No, David doesn't do
It
anything.
doesn't do anything.
He's checking it out. He just checked the
It doesn't
spell.
do anything. Except let you
Casting
summon
at a higher
levels.
level. It can let you summon a higher level CR.
Wrong
It doesn't.
spell.
Well, something.
What are you using? Conjure Celestial?
Ding dong.
You believe so?
Yes. Doesn't do anything except strong. Summon a bigger one. All the Conjure spells do. None of them increase duration at all.
That might be us.
Oh,
Is
your
that?
pizza's here, guys.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, wrong one. I know. Here, let me just walk all the way down.
No, it's not. It's player ally. I could go.
Oh, that's 10 minutes.
You can do it.
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, it should exactly be like $1.20 for it.
I just flew down to the Conic doing like a night.
Understand that if you use planar ally, it is by no means required to do anything you say.
I was just telling them that after the balor dies,
Sorry.
a rift opens up in the room, and all the spirits that are in the area get sucked into the vortex.
You only need one.
Hal just tried to throw a rope into it and lost about half his rope. Her rope.
Take your 3 slices.
Makes sense.
Are these the?
Steve?
Right, so
Oh, right. No.
That one's Daddy's.
Dad, you want your sandwich?
oh, that's right, he did say that.
Yeah, we haven't eaten all
What?
day.
Dad,
Steve's
you want
in
your
Vegas.
sandwich?
Steve's in Vegas.
Did you say that with us in?
No, it was after you guys had left.
Yes, he wants it. Bring it to him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take one for now.
Okay.
Hello.
You're so good. Where's your
I'm
money?
too lazy to
Dinner.
Dinner! I'm going to
Dinner. This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, right.
Yay!
For real though.
Oh, if anybody's looking to buy a video card,
What happened?
an NVIDIA GeForce 1060.
Maybe.
Why? You
Like-
need to sell it?
I have
Where's
an
your
extra one.
girlfriend?
She's
In
in
the
the bathroom.
bathroom?
Did you like order a second one, or did you?
No,
I was doing about 90
it's actually
down
a replacement for the one that
mostly
was
'cause
on his computer.
Matt,
But I ended up buying a better one.
No,
How
I don't
much?
want to hear that shit.
200.
the 90 down to Conic Park?
Yeah, no.
Did you already have a 1060?
Yeah,
That's still high.
Where's my
Most games don't support SLI nowadays.
a
Well, no,
lot.
now they do.
Yes.
They used to
I
not.
got confused. That's all.
That's fine. That's
I
good.
didn't know where it was.
It's like a really new thing, honestly.
We threw it
supporting
out.
SLI.
You don't need it.
So I was assuming that people are taking a long rest.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
The catacombs are quiet. You hear nothing.
Danny, do you want to play?
It's not working as well as I thought it would.
Is that 3, please? Can you bring this up?
I have
Where did you go? She
Bria?
disappeared.
She's gone.
Yeah,
No, she
Disappeared.
really did. Like
She just
all of a
went
sudden, Ray blew smoke and she was gone.
I was gonna get him. Come back this way.
No, I knew where Ambria. Oh, sorry. Oh, what are you jerk? Does anybody want soda?
No.
You can't have soda. You can't.
Um,
I'll just drink it.
if you have not already, you may level up.
Yay!
Did that shit.
See, you don't need
Which XP did you get?
Mhm.
Oh, you didn't get that yet.
You just start little.
I don't remember. A lot.
Yeah,
It was a lot.
8,228.
Should have been enough to get you guys up to level.
I mean, sure.
No, it was that,
It
but
beat
it
up?
was plus 1250.
Oh yes, plus 1250.
8,228 plus 1250.
That might have been after you guys had left.
9478.
Okay. Don't. I mean, if it's enough, it'd be enough to get me level 15 if I was 4 levels higher.
Is enough to get you up another level.
Yeah. I'm level 11 now.
By the end of the adventure, you probably should be about a level behind everybody.
I took some more spells, Yanni.
I was like right in the middle of the corner, so.
So, quiet catacombs. What are you guys doing?
Wait, can I see the pencil?
What's this?
Good choices.
That's
Very good
Buffalo.
Hold on to the pencil all night. I don't care. Right?
Yeah, you think about using that. The last level 3 spell that you have this. That's really good.
Fireball.
Haste. I like Simulacrum.
I don't
It's
know
funny
what
how they
that
both serve the same
Um, Basically, I create a clone of any character or
I was like,
creature.
here is your
It starts with half the hit points and all of the abilities, but naked. So if we like kill somebody, and then I can create a clone of like Annabelle, and then put their armor on, and then we have 2 Annabelle. Then
It
4.
uses all the statistics.
What's that?
That's all the statistics.
But I mean, not
Not
hit
ability.
points.
Yeah, that's half the hit points. You can't do everything the original can.
No, but after 12 hours, I could make an army slowly but surely.
Good.
Every day in town, I can make another one of you.
Except, if you cast this spell again, any currently active duplicates you have are instantly destroyed.
Oh, there's that. So I'm sure I can
Only
find a
ever
workaround.
have one.
Could be a sorcerer, twin casting.
You get 2.
I can make another one of Rangrim, and then he can make one. Then he can make one.
These are statistics, not abilities.
Ability, the spellcasting is good in an ability.
Sad face.
Oh, the foils
But
of your plans.
Innate spellcasting isn't, so if you can find something that innately has that, that's considered a game statistic. You can find something that innately casts Simulacrum.
Except you can only do it on beasts and humanoids.
If you find a beast or a humanoid that innately casts Simulacrum, you're good. Or you can duplicate a rat.
So, empty. Quiet catacombs.
New flavor.
Like
Lucky Charms.
Quiet catacombs.
Quiet
Yeah,
catacombs.
God,
Can we just leave?
can I cast Thaumaturgy?
Hello.
It's not occupied.
It echoes back to you from several different directions.
Are there any doors besides the one we came through originally?
There are 4.
On the bench. I want pizza.
I say we go from the one opposite the way we came. Oh, there. Any objections?
What are we doing?
Going
That's
into
fair.
the door opposite of the way we came.
No objections.
What are you talking
I do like gold.
We shall continue through the door opposite the door we originally came in.
You shall continue through the door opposite the door you originally came in.
This is good.
Well, the 4 doors are kind of at the corners of the room. So I'm assuming you're going to investigate all 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
We like gold. I got.
1 second. Hold.
These rooms are very ornate. Inscribed are the names of kings. They seem to date back thousands upon thousands of years. There's very many these mummified bodies in these rooms. There's also things.
Things.
I
I loot things.
loot things
Loot
too.
of things.
With you.
Loot of things.
Loot of
Are
things.
there any magical things of loot?
You will
When you
find
go to
out.
loot of things, only bark.
Cards don't exist. They don't count.
Wait, do
I
the
mean,
bullet
it
devils
exists.
have anything on them?
Yeah, but only if they actually have spells that are helpful.
You said that he had spirit guardians.
When does the bard use spirit guardians? When he's not creating a vortex of water that sucks us in for damage.
Not a bard.
You find a potion of fire breath.
He's a druid.
Oh, that's the word we want.
Who
Potion
wants
of
the
fire
potion of fire breath?
Potion of fire breath.
Only crit was here.
Those are the potions.
We can roll for it, I guess. Nobody.
Just wait for everything.
A quiver of +1 arrows.
We just saved that for
Steve.
Steve. We're in general agreement to save
Quiver
that.
of +1 arrows.
A wand of magic detection.
Ooh.
I'm close to that.
And a suit of mithril armor.
Aw.
Please go. Please
What
go.
type of armor is it?
What kind?
Mithril.
That's not.
You probably don't want that on Annabelle.
No, you don't.
I kind of really do.
Mithril gets rid of the disadvantage on some
Let
traits.
me get you
I
back.
really, really want that on
It's
Annabelle.
Dex bonus.
My
It depends on what type of armor.
my
it is.
AC is horrible.
These are all considered magic items, so who doesn't have magic items?
Mithril.
I don't have any magic
What does the
items.
AC give on Mithril? Because I could have sworn, and the way Mithril works is it takes a base armor set and then upgrades it by getting rid of the disadvantage on spell checks.
I have nothing magical.
That's nice. You can't fit into this. I'm hoping.
Mithril armor are medium or heavy, but not hide. Mithril is light flexible metal. A mithril chain shirt or breastplate can be worn under normal clothes. If the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks or has a strength requirement, the mithril version of the armor doesn't.
Does it have any other bonuses?
It has no other bonuses.
Substance made out of metal.
I have 2 +1 short swords.
It is a breastplate.
It can only be medium. Oh, it's a breastplate.
It is a breastplate.
So it gives no bonuses other than not disadvantage.
You get the AC of the
Yeah, of the armor piece.
armor piece.
It really sucks that it's made
You also
out of
can't
metal.
wear it. It's medium. Rogues only get light armor.
I can wear it.
Pretty sure rogues only get light armor. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure rogues
Did
only
you
get
take the feat to get yourself medium?
If
Because
you,
I
did,
hit next level.
Okay.
you can try to take it and then save it for next level, I think.
Well, what is the AC for it?
It'll be breastplate,
It's whatever the
which
breastplate
is
AC.
15 plus dex bonus up to 2, I believe. No, that's half plate.
That's half.
No, breastplate.
14 plus Dex bonus up to 2.
So for you, it'll be a 16, which will only be 1 better than your current armor. But you won't be imposed by the disadvantage.
Yes.
There's no disadvantage on stealth for breastplate.
Oh, really?
Nope.
So it's literally just magic armor.
No, breastplate I think requires a strength.
For breastplate.
No strength.
It's not. It's light armor. Or it's medium armor.
It's medium armor. Medium
It would be
armor,
plus one- it would be
14
one
plus.
What?
Not Steven.
So it's a slight up. It
Even
would
I
be a
guess could
slight
use it.
upgrade for Annabelle.
What's your dex is?
What's-
I think your AC is a 15 right now, isn't it?
17.
Oh, it'd be lower for you. Forget it. The only person who can make any use of it.
Will be Annabelle if she takes that feat.
I can't even put it on.
You can't. It's metal. You're not allowed to wear metal.
I know. Sucks.
Actually, you read something. It's only armor they care about. Weapons you can have to be metal. It just says, if you read it, a druid will not wear metal armor made of metal. Doesn't say anything about weapons.
Or use shields made of metal.
Okay, well that's, yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that. But it doesn't say anything about weapons.
True. They do use
Breastplate it doesn't
scimitars,
show
so-
You
disadvantage
have a
itself.
wooden scimitar.
Right, so you don't have a disadvantage on stealth.
Breastplate normally doesn't. Literally, the only thing this is doing right now over regular breastplate is being considered magic. Which all that means is like it can't be destroyed. Other than like by really mad strong means.
Wand of Magic Detection. The wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast a detect magic spell from it. Wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
I guess, like I wouldn't be able to use it for whatever have you, but Steve could use it immediately.
No, but it would be a downgrade for him anyway. He's at 17 AC.
Would?
Yeah, it would be a downgrade for him. The only person in this crew right now that it would be an upgrade for, assuming you take the feat, is Annabelle.
Yep, that's it.
But I can't put it on until I level up to take the feat.
Well, you could put it on, but you're gonna be at a disadvantage. You're gonna be at a disadvantage if you don't have the proficiency for it.
Actually, if I remember correctly, it doesn't not having armor proficiency doesn't actually do that much. If I remember correctly.
Well, because I'm wearing studded leather right now.
Not having
With studded leather?
+1. I bought it.
+1 studded leather, you should have higher than 15 AC.
I have an 18.
Oh, then that'll be a downgrade.
That would be a downgrade for you.
Oh, then I
It's
don't
terrible
need
for all of us.
You can have it.
No.
You can sell it.
You can sell it.
Yeah, but I think we should just keep it as a group so that it counts as no one's item, and then just sell it when we get back. That's my fair. Am I wrong?
What was the other thing? Potion of fire.
It
breath?
doesn't impose that much of a disadvantage.
Oh, that's true. We're talking about. I thought you meant.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. I know that you can't cast spells and armor you're not proficient.
After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed.
Disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll with all strength,
Okay.
and you can't cast spells.
It's pretty bad.
So it's essentially Kriv's fire breath.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. It's just a line, though.
It's
just like one
random takes. It's 3 charges daily, whatever have you. Same as like the amulet, so to speak.
Yeah, but it doesn't. If you expend all the charges, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
fall. It doesn't fall apart.
That's so nice.
But it's 1d3 charges.
The pizza's like falling apart.
So
Those pizzas.
for your sake, roll a
It's too
d6
heavy.
daily at dawn, and 1 2 is 1, 3 4 is 2, and 5 6 is 3. And that, the ammunition +1 is the ammunition +1. That's a fairly easy one to remember.
Yeah. Which should be good for him. 'Cause you could have a. That's the thing about. That's the one thing that's interesting about the way bows work. Technically, they're the one that you could have. You could have 2 bonuses to hit, because like the arrow could count as a +1 arrow, and the bow itself could count as a +1 bow.
Rangers OP then.
It is not.
It's a bonus to the attack and damage rolls.
Ranger OP then.
And then once it hits the target,
Arrow.
the magic bonus is gone
Yeah.
for that piece of ammo.
But because of the quiver, you can put that piece back into the quiver and it'll re-magic it.
No.
It's a quiver of magic ammo, not a magic quiver.
Oh.
So there's 20 pieces of
20
+1
pieces of +1 ammo.
ammo, yes,
Okay. I was understanding it as
or +1
a magic
arrows.
quiver.
No, it's not. It's not a magic quiver.
So you have those.
Who got the potion of fire breath? You?
Point home was here. You could do that stupid thing. Doesn't you got an ability for you don't play monk, so I don't know.
Boy, are there snacks?
But doesn't am I crazy, or does like some monk tank
Maybe
specialization and WoW? Don't they have an ability where you breathe fire?
There's something like that, yeah.
I believe so, because there's something in Rivers of the Storm where there's a monk that breathes fire.
Yeah, It's the brewmaster one. They drink fire alcohol. Bleh.
Fire alcohol?
Otherwise, there's nothing else to find.
There's no other doors here. Want to go to a different one?
I think we went through all the doors that were in this room.
Oh, you said there were 4 doors.
Can we just
Well, I just consolidated.
Can we just continue in the dungeon and opening every door that we haven't opened yet?
Yeah.
You want me to calculate?
Yeah.
I'll calculate that at the end.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, what? Is there any door in the room that leads to another hallway?
Is there any door in the room that leads to another hallway?
Yes.
Oh, there's tons of hallways.
From the balor
You're in
room.
a catacombs.
Fair enough. Where do we go now?
No, do it yourself. Wait.
You're gonna.
Wait a minute. Where the hell
We'll,
did you
we'll,
come
we'll
from?
assume that you're gonna just continue to explore.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We'll go to where
I'm
we
really
haven't
starting to
gone
believe
yet.
you.
Are you looking for something specific, or you're just kind of just wandering aimlessly?
I'm looking specifically for hidden everything.
Hidden everything?
Doors.
Randgrim as well. He's really high on that. Should I roll?
All right. After 8 hours. Let's see. Yes. After 8 hours, you find yourselves still in the catacombs. You may deduct a portion of rations.
I can feed myself.
I eat off of Randgrim.
You won't eat other people. You won't feed other people.
I'll feed you.
That's
Do
right.
you want to go on a trip real quick? Where? We're in a catacomb. Do you want to go on a trip? No.
I could teleport us out of here, but I don't think it'll work.
I mean,
After another 8 hours, you find a staircase that descends.
Down! I have 2 books for Let's Go Down.
Down.
um,
How do you go down if you're trying to get out?
well, no, we're not trying to get out. We're just trying.
We're trying to.
Steven, you want to go on a trip?
No,
Do you want to go on a trip?
no.
Cool. Got me, Coddle, and Steven. Plane shift.
Doesn't work.
What?
Spell fizzles.
Spell points deducted.
You're continuing down?
Yes.
So you continue down for 6 hours. The passageway is narrow. However, you notice that on the sides of the
50.
Staircase, there seems to be what looks like runners. Almost as if something slotted into them and would glide about 2 feet above the ground, or 2 feet above the staircase. They run parallel with the stairs, so it's almost as if something would fit into these 2 slots on either side of the hall, which is about 5 feet wide, and I guess theoretically it could be pushed or pulled.
Mine first?
That was my guess.
What?
Mine first.
I'd say we put the fire up first. What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, I have torches. I have a warhammer, a sledgehammer.
And none of them are magical. That will be my gripe until you get magical.
We were
Every
just
week.
talking about that.
I got a stick.
You can make the stick magic.
Shenanigans.
I have ways of making my stick magical.
Doesn't it do like one
Elemental.
1d4
Oh
damage?
God,
though?
he's drawing.
Well, that's 1 +1 to hit, +1 to damage, and 1d4 damage of my choice. I get to choose what damage it is from like fire, cold, like all the general, like everything but necrotic radiant and acid. No, everything but necrotic radiant and poison. I think. From my book. Yes, you can tell. You
This
can
place
tell
is
when
all
it's my
lit up,
book.
right?
I told you I finally ordered it, right?
You ordered it?
I ordered it.
Cool.
Dungeon Master's Guide.
No.
Ooh, the one with the best art.
You're gonna be a dwarven master strategist.
No,
That's DM.
not really.
Right behind.
Listen, DMs.
Though I might
Slide
consult
right.
the master dwarven strategist. No, my campaign is more diabolical than his. I hope you will enjoy it.
Okay.
My campaign spans 4 adventures.
He wins. Not like he wins.
My campaign, they
Oh, I
won't live
love
through.
Lucky Charms.
That's a cool fire
Oh,
lady.
I love it.
He said what? He said that's snow.
Lucky Charms. You know the marshmallows in Lucky Charms? That's what this tastes like. You've had Lucky Charms, I
Yes,
think.
yes, I've had Lucky Charms.
Her confused face.
Or are they frosted Lucky Charms?
Listen,
But those are magically delicious.
What?
because reasons.
What?
So, it's funny to think about how, like, it's funny to think of, like, the generic names for products. Like, the generic name for like, Lucky Charms would just be, like, dehydrated marshmallow pieces.
Like how Chris didn't actually respond to the Billy Bob's thing.
What do you say?
Agreeing with that.
Wait, somebody asked? Although I don't get stuff in the group chat when my data's on. I mean,
Just respond, is that a yes? I didn't like Chris.
After 6 hours, you descend into another chamber.
If you want to plus ones or not.
It looks much like that.
The boy is out
Single
front.
final. Who's first?
The boy!
Hi.
David, you should
Send
specify
me.
if you want plus
No,
ones or not.
Annabelle.
What? You should specify if you want plus ones or not. What are you referring to?
if you want girlfriends to come.
Yanni, I guess.
Well,
Did I
What did I do?
I'll do it.
I'll be second.
I'll be third. Koala fourth.
Random lead back.
you'll be third, you said?
I'll be after Yanni. And then Koala is after me. I'm not there.
I know.
Clearly.
Because you did not specify, so if it's going to be an issue, you should specify.
Yeah.
Okay. Just throw egg wherever. Egg don't mind.
Makes no sense. I woke up at 10.
Throw you where else? Can we throw you down a flight of stairs? The experience explodes.
So
Sweaty.
exist.
Like, to be fair, what other word can you use to describe
Got
that
it.
picture?
Yeah. God.
Sweat.
God. Personal for small. Maybe for personal small. You actually they just cut the pizza into slices.
No. Yeah, no.
The slices means more pizza.
Then random, I guess.
How tall is the ceiling in this area?
After you come out of the staircase, the ceiling vaults to about 30 feet.
Okay, well, I was just gonna hover above.
Not 100. Oh, darn.
It needs it to be 100 to be useful.
No, I can be more useful now.
Oh, you can send
The sconces along the walls are lit
turn to us.
with a strange green flame.
Let's come out.
Stealth check.
Ooh. 20, not, no.
Chill. Yeah, you went alright.
25
What? Yeah.
25?
for stealth.
Just wanna make sure.
15.
Rangrim's not even gonna try. Rangrim won't
What are
try.
all these talking about?
15 stealth.
Rangrim doesn't. Is not stealthy.
Hey, just
What is Rangram stealth?
4.
4?
I will try sneaking. Alright, give me 20.
You hear from
25.
somewhere ahead of you a chittering growl.
Oh god. Roll initiative.
If not,
What's
chittering?
Chittering.
Chattering?
Go investigate.
Egghead 13 to stealth.
15.
Gibbering mouther. That's my favorite creature ever. Ever seen a gibbering mouther? You've never seen a gibbering mouther? I will enlighten you. Yes, I will enlighten you. Great, I'll find her first. There we go.
Rangrim, make a intelligence perception check. So if Rangrim is proficient in perception, add your intelligence to it.
15.
15? Rangrim knows that, or is pretty sure, that they have entered the upper chambers of Tor Marin. Specifically, he believes that this is the temple of Marin. Marin is the god that the city is named after.
I mean, good, bad, evil.
Yes.
Marin is neutral. Domains are arcana and nature.
Random,
It's also the statue that you've been seeing around.
I remember those circles.
It was the statue that you saw around where the lasers were.
Not good.
Rangrim shouts, "Behold, Morin, was it?
Tor Marin.
Marin. Or
Marin.
Tor Marin.
Behold, Marin, a dwarf has entered your city again."
Hey, maybe don't yell.
He proclaims that?
Don't yell.
He proclaims that.
Oh, good.
No, for
Are in the background.
what?
You hear a screeching
Old man.
coming from this direction.
He said it in dwarfish, though, I hope.
He said it in loud.
He said it in loud.
I thought you said Latin. I'm like, wow. That's impressive.
I don't think he speaks Latin.
He could. Let's stop seeing this gibbering mouther.
What the fuck?
It's a gibbering mouther.
That's
Look at him.
What?
They all speak individually, by the way. They all make different noises.
Yeah, let me think.
They gibber and they mouther.
Gibbering now?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
cool.
looking at it.
What is that? Ray, what is that?
crazy.
Crazy.
Gibbering
Super
mouther.
glue. Super glue. Because give book back.
They're looking at it.
They can look at it from afar. I have to fix it.
Fixing what?
Oh, I was gonna say, no, this isn't the book, is it?
The
I really thought it was your player's manual. I'm like, wait, no, it's not.
Alright, so you guys have a round to figure out what you're doing.
What do we do?
Oh my god.
I bet we don't cast light.
Too late.
It's
late.
Too late.
It's always too late.
Wait, is the whole thing?
What are you talking about?
David
Is there
probably will.
is the place lit up or?
You still have
Yes.
pizza left.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
You
light.
gonna eat it?
probably gonna save it.
So we can't see the thing that's in front of us.
You can see the light from the sconces. Like outside. They're green. Like
Should we
outside.
move into the room?
Sure.
Go right ahead, lead the way.
No, I'm asking. I won't, because if there's chittering that's coming from over there.
Well, we're
Trying to
gonna
think
have to
of what
deal with it, so lead the
chitters.
way.
You are leading us right
It's an
now.
army of
Pack of giant rats.
These are pillars, by the way.
Scars.
Much like Rangrim, I proclaim in Dwarvish, you suck. My god's better. You can go on. See, it likes being treated like that. I didn't hear any noises.
I don't know what the hell you guys are saying, but it's probably nothing good.
Alright, so, Paltris, anything else that you're doing?
I'm gonna move with the party when we decide to move.
I mean, he's leading, so you gotta move first.
Random stares at the book.
There's like a bunch of people in front of me.
You're the leader. You're in
I don't
front.
know what to do.
You walk.
Walk forward.
Fine.
Waiting for the party to go.
I guess we're walking forward.
That was the plan.
No. Darwin, you finish your move.
You finish moving.
I thought we were all. This is our turn. Are we? Go.
Yes, I'm giving you your turn.
You have to move on turn.
The moment we're moving in turn order, so.
I mean, not turn order, but walking.
Are you
order.
moving any more than that?
No.
Okay.
And you're staying right there?
Yes.
Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm waiting. for
Readying
this.
a weapon or
I've already taken out my sword.
Annabelle?
You want to talk about your spells while you're in concentration?
Can you move Annabelle? I'm currently holding my shoe together.
I'm gonna cast time.
That's
Or
true.
or up,
Like
basically the square to the left corner of him,
To his left?
but like up one.
Right here?
Yeah, holding action until I see an enemy.
Okay.
And then.
Still gives me another movement, square movement plus my bonus action dash.
Okay. Arthas?
Arthas.
Yeah, I mean, you should go where Ray did, but on the other side.
Okay.
Oh, make it through in the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see, which spell should I cast?
Oh, you're saying on
I know that's why I sat like that. I'm gonna also cast elemental weapon, fire,
Okay.
on my rapier.
Alpha?
What? Yes. Don't worry, my thing's not getting broken.
I understand. It's just like, you're gonna have to eventually break it if we take it.
Aldris?
If you take a lot of damage, like I said, we need to take 28. I need to take 28 damage in one turn for it to not be a
Collateral's with you?
automatic success.
Floating above me.
Above you?
Same time.
Rangrim.
Rengrim moves behind the fighter.
Behind the what?
How long does it last?
Fighter.
Oh, that's when it lasts like
Wait,
way
14?
longer.
Yeah.
You get
That's not going to
Oh,
Genie.
yeah, I did do. You're right, my bad. They get it every other level. Try to get 4. Normal characters don't get it. Like every 4 months, but you get it. Except rogues. Rogues get 1 extra at 10 for some reason.
Only my turn until I see an enemy.
And enemies you see.
Boy.
Oh no.
It's in me.
They of course
Will be blood!
they of course do not look like this.
Are they humanoid?
Yeah, they're humanoid-ish.
Ish.
Is it blubber buddy or bubble buddy?
I was talking about you, so I said blubber.
God's fair.
That's why I said bubble buddy. I don't know no bubble.
You do. Hates his dad, so he's a citizen.
I don't know bubble.
We tried to pay with bubble money.
Bubble money.
You burned my change.
He burned my prize.
You made me experience my time.
I was the only one who could do that right.
What?
I was the only
Nice
one who could
job.
do
Oh,
that perfectly.
Butterfingers.
He could do it so well.
Tyler did the. He made
Tyler.
me experience my time. Oh, I can't.
He could do that so
How does
perfectly.
he do
He hits his throat.
Oh!
But
He just like punched himself.
No, it's not what it is.
Whoa! Really tough.
Oh no, there's enemies in front of me.
Oh my freaking god, I hate this glue.
So many!
It's stuck on my hand. You know, like last week. Yes!
Like my glue remover.
Like glue remover.
It's expensive.
8
You need it.
white-skinned creatures with talon-like fingers and fangs swarm into the room. Roll initiative.
No.
Roll the new
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
That's a 9.
Anyway,
Okay.
not last.
Last.
That was a good throw if you actually closed your hand and caught it, Ian.
Didn't throw it to my hand.
Ew.
Did not go into the middle of my hand. Well, tell me how I roll a 13 and then 2
The
ones.
one.
Oh, well, you got those ones out of it.
Yeah, got those ones anyway.
No.
Now I've got a streak of ones.
I said it's a 1.
This will be fun.
Valtris, what'd you get?
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
16.
What did Annabelle get?
Anybody else get 16?
Annabelle get
Let's wait for this turn.
Darvin.
9.
Anybody else get a 9? Out. Or you.
22.
22.
Copyright infringement.
Copyright infringement.
Can't copyright a name.
Yeah,
You can.
4?
your new name is like
Really?
Shane.
Annabelle.
24, 13.
Yo, Lampshade.
I assume you
We rolled
you,
the same
you can
thing.
figure out who is better.
Lampshade.
Yeah.
Lampshade cooking.
Who's talking about me?
Annabelle, you go first.
What? No, I said Lampshade. Well, yeah, your name is Lampshade as well.
Everyone's lampshade.
But Ian's actual Lampshade because I can't pronounce it.
Just say egg. He'll know what you're talking about.
Lampshade.
Swing.
Monsoon.
Swing.
Monsoon?
Good song.
Does a 24 hit?
24 does hit.
Monsoon.
And they both hit.
Memes.
Other one's higher.
Was it DNA song or?
Memes of
15 magical.
15 magical.
The game was so
I rolled
stupid.
low.
I loved it. It's a good stupid one. You cannot.
It was a bit stupid, but it's still stupid. Yeah, I have to the box.
Arthas.
Here you go.
Yes.
Put it on my foot.
Sorry. 1 second. Well, I'll go for this one then.
I can hear you whistle.
Get that.
Genie. Hello. Is that just the box done?
What?
Is that box done?
One more D6. Okay. 2 attacks to the guy right in front of me. One of them is a crit,
Okay.
and the other one
Miss.
is a 17.
Both hit.
Okay. I'll resolve the crit first.
This is why you never understand what's going on.
Just roll this twice and I'll be like,
Don't ever ask my guest.
Your
9,
guess. She's Kim's guest.
10, 9,
You know how girls stick together.
11, 18, 23 damage.
23 damage.
Yes.
Oh, I enjoyed
And
it.
all of it is fire.
Can you do
Oh, no, wait, no. That was only half the damage.
Do I?
What?
Where's what's ready?
No.
Do you not do what you want to say?
That's actually only half the damage. I forgot about the crit. Ten. So 14 damage.
Another 14.
Yep.
And it's fire damage.
Yep.
From what source?
The elemental weapon
Okay.
on my sword. And then the second attack also hits, so I'll do that. That is 7. That's another 12 damage. Fire also.
So 12 and 14 is
12,
26.
26.
so that was a lot of damage.
49 damage.
Yes.
Smackdown.
That's it.
Paltras.
Yo. Colette's gonna attack the same guy that Arthas is attacking.
Collateral needs to be right next to it, right?
What? Yes. Or no, I think it has a 10-foot reach.
Does it?
I could be wrong. One of its attacks has 10 foot. Actually, can it take both attacks?
What?
Collateral.
Yeah, bite.
Do they have multi-attack?
I don't remember.
Check.
Since I'm too poor to own the book, I have the stats.
Can't hear you. Yes, there's a new car outside.
Yeah, it should
It's
be
not
white.
yours.
Bite's gotta be within 5 feet though.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
Wait.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
There's a chance of hitting me.
It is.
Sweet love, sweet cherry.
Wait, also,
On a
You're
1,
probably not failing the con save that comes with it.
why?
It's a DC.
on a 1 you hit the target. On an 8 you hit Arthas to 5.
Yeah.
Also, a question. I did like 49 damage to it.
Yes.
Is it not bleeding?
Not good. Maybe I should not have charged out.
It has more than like 100 health. Each of them.
Not good.
So, Spirit Guardians, and then I'm gonna sprint up right next to Arthas. Spirit Guardians is a 7th level spell.
Which
Right next to?
In between.
In between.
Right here?
That should give, that should give Annabelle bonuses as well for sneak attack, right?
Yes.
I mean, if there's either someone next to the target or no one next to the target, I have advantage. Or have sneak attack.
That's a wisdom save?
There needs to be exactly one target or exactly 2. Or exactly one target or one of them needs to be.
He had save for.
They all fail.
Oh, okay. Why were you? Nothing. There. Okay, it's a wisdom save. It's always a wisdom
Would
save.
legend lore help in this? Like figure
No.
out what they
Yes.
are? No. I'm
I
completely.
mean, definitely not in combat.
How many?
Just like that. Hang on.
It's possible?
Oh, casting time 10 minutes. No thanks. 100 rounds later.
I mean, if you cast it,
Oh, I'm stupid.
if after this combat you want to cast it, I'm okay with that because I need to cast something as well.
31.
31 damage?
Just want to make it.
Hey, come on. Jeez.
Okay. So,
Okay.
here's what happens. This creature here loses an arm. This creature here also loses an arm. This one loses its head.
What
Sorry,
does
The
what?
body is still moving.
They just disappear.
No, it's ground on the floor. The arms are kind of crawling themselves.
Beat it with its own arm.
No.
I'll give you stuff for beating it with its own arm.
Will you do it to me too?
No, like, that doesn't have fire damage on it. An armor probably isn't finesse. Unless you're. I have a question. If you ripped off somebody's arm and you were a monk and you had and you had proficiency with unarmed strikes and finesse with unarmed strikes, would those be
What,
considered unarmed strikes?
You're armed. Literally.
No, it would be considered an improvised weapon.
Damn it.
Great fun. Great fun.
Can you shillelagh?
Rangrim.
Arm.
Rangrim needs the 10 seconds.
9, 8,
Gotcha.
5.
Casting Fireball. Over channeling it so it does max damage.
Okay.
Casting it at 7.
You can only do that on one target. To one target in the spell. Over channel says you can only do it to one target hit by a spell.
So in other words, you're
You can
concentrating.
deal maximum damage with that spell.
Yes.
With the next spell, I don't believe it's target.
It's not target. I'm
I
looking
think it's
at
something else.
I believe you are, because over channel I remember it just being the next spell you cast deals max damage.
You can increase the power of your simpler
Deal
spell.
max damage with spell. It's
I
tied.
just think it was something else. I could have sworn there was one target affected by the spell will guarantee take max damage. I believe I must be thinking of something. There's something that works like that where it's like you can only target one person that's hit by you. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense.
Where are you centering it?
So, figuring out my feet, so. Here.
Does that catch?
It'll catch everything.
What about your friends?
I can scope the spell to eliminate
Gotcha.
them.
It's the spell to not hit my friends. So David makes save.
It's a dex save. Dex save?
Okay.
Dex save?
I think it's dex.
They said like, oh, I can sculpt the spell to not hit
Yeah,
my
dex
friends.
save.
And they said so David make a save.
DC is 18.
Would the koala be a friend?
Yes.
It's an ally. Maybe not a friend. Friend isn't the
Yeah.
right word. Ally is the right word.
Remember, it's max damage.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
you roll it.
right. 12,
So what's
12d6.
12 times 6?
72.
72.
72 on a Thank you. I would have rolled.
What was that just about? F.
72 on a fail?
72 on a fail.
Right. Oh, yeah.
The arms and heads and bodies of these creatures perish. The rest of them are still up.
Do they look crispy?
They look crispy.
Can we eat them and put butter on them?
I wouldn't suggest it, but hey,
You do you.
I mean, you do have that sister, the cannibal.
True, but she's not playing anymore. I don't think.
Also, the arm of this one gets severed in the blast. And that's it.
Cool.
I'm gonna run up and kill stuff.
That's it.
That's it. They're angry.
I hope so. I announce my presence and I let them know who I am.
Lions.
Oh. There's a dwarf in this motherfucker. Bring your best.
Dwarves
Someone
are
speaks dwarfish.
back.
When someone who speaks dwarvish is shouting, "Your god sucks."
I think that's why they're angry.
I don't think so.
They're angry because their arms fall off as easy as like
Someone hits you in your right arm with a sword and your left leg falls off.
You see, what happened there was
This is the arm.
The force.
The arm is crawling.
Is it going back to the body?
boy, you can take
Or
care of
is
the
it
hand.
crawling?
We got this.
Stomp on the hands.
Stomp him, stomp.
That would be my only action.
Like, it's an attack, so you get to make multiple of them.
I only get to make 2 or 3. I only
Make 3 attacks.
Annabelle!
Yeah.
3 attacks.
Of course.
First one is a bite. 22.
Yes.
You take 7 piercing damage. Second attack. 23 is a claw attack, 11 slashing damage. Third attack is a 10.
That misses.
Next creature attacking Annabelle. Bite attack is a 17.
Miss.
Claw attack is less.
Dad.
No, I'm sorry, it's a 15. Well, yeah, it's less. Third attack is a 13. All 3 miss. Paltress.
Dad.
Yes. What?
It's gonna turn off.
So what? Two attacks. It's missing an arm. Bite is a 24. 7 piercing damage. Claw attack
Hey, look.
is a
Mike's rolling again.
23.
It's funny because that just hits.
11 slashing damage.
What's that? You got 17 AC? Oh.
Arthas,
You got a 23 AC? Oh yeah, 28.
3 attacks. 12?
No.
18?
Nope.
21.
Yes.
Claw
Fuck,
attack.
you too.
11 slashing damage.
You too.
Coatl.
Uh-oh.
Well, I need to see if that'll break my concentration. It didn't. I rolled the 2.
24.
Light.
21. Or
Miss.
25.
Well, there's a 16 hit.
Finally missed you. You just
Second
needed to
attack.
use your reaction.
Didn't miss.
Miss. Third attack. Is 15 hit?
No.
No.
If a 16 doesn't hit, does a 15 hit, Mike? Yes.
Forgot.
Basic math.
Forgot.
Good.
It just happened. God is forgetful.
Darvin.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Oh, good.
Stomp on the hands.
Stomp out the
Don't
hands.
stomp them.
Stomping on hands.
No.
Don't actually stomp them.
Don't know.
Hit him with something.
Hit something.
Hit him with your hammer.
Hit something on like next to me.
Am I next to you?
No. You have to walk up to us.
Are you? No. You're
Yeah,
not.
that's me.
Are you in between here, or did you
No.
get moved over?
I got moved over.
Oh, so you're in the middle.
No, I'm right there.
In the middle.
No.
Hey.
To the right. Please stop touching.
Swinging.
Swing.
And a miss.
Hey, bada, so wing, bada!
Critical
That's a
miss.
19.
19 hits. How much damage do you do?
All of it. Except not really, because it's not magical.
These guys probably aren't listening to magic. Not magic.
20 damage.
20 damage.
I would be meta if I open.
We don't even know what they're. Honestly, I don't know what we're fighting yet. You know.
The next one in front of me.
Let's look. I'm not telling you.
No, I'm not. I don't
That's
care.
a 26.
I'm the last person you need to worry about metagaming.
I know.
Oh, well, the guy
I just don't-
in front of Annabelle,
I
26.
think I had
26
an idea
hits.
from the description, but now that the arms are falling off, I don't remember things falling, like limbs falling off, being a feature of the creature.
Astro Dwarven strategist.
Exactly. What do you say?
Flash goal.
I'm sorry, that
No, not that big.
damage
What is
was
it?
Those holes are large. It's
before.
I'm sorry?
I believe that was 15 damage.
Just read it.
I only get plus
Tool.
5, right? Not plus 10 to damage? Or plus 5?
You can only get +5.
Yeah, so that would be
There you
15 damage, I'm sorry.
I don't even know what
15
this is.
damage?
Yes.
Oh, this is
It's still
one of these
down?
ones.
Yeah, it's still down.
Okay.
I don't have to. It's okay. if you
12
don't do anything, I
damage
can't
to
force you
one
to be
from
right.
Annabelle.
12 damage? You can step over them.
Okay. And I'm gonna hit that one. 16?
16 hits.
See, it's hilarious.
14 damage.
14. Anything else?
And I'm gonna move. Wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Genie.
Oh boy, this is.
There's not that much left, honestly.
I knocked down.
Assuming that I don't know what's happening when they're knocked down and not.
You know what would be really cool?
What's up?
Not a vortex.
You're right. I don't have a vortex.
Yeah, I
luckily.
knocked 3
You're,
of them
you're
down.
lucky. I don't have a vortex.
It's a whirlpool.
I don't have a whirlpool either.
That'd be so bad.
Did you remove it?
Yeah,
You've got a
Dad,
maelstrom.
you
A
changed
maelstrom.
that. You changed that.
Is that a
damage, right?
specific word that means something?
Yes.
You changed that.
I mean, the
damage?
word they use to describe the thing is whirlpool in the spellbook. And
Oh, perfect. I don't give a shit.
I'm so excited I get this.
Nice.
a hit.
No, yeah.
Oh, is this nice guy Eddie?
So
What is this
roll
D4?
20, but roll quick.
Cool.
That's
Collateral.
collateral.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's anyways. You are at 19. 19 is 29.
Sunbeam.
Still
Con
got
saves
it.
for everything down this
I
line.
added everything in.
Nice.
Does that include us?
I was thinking about that.
I mean, it would if we were in there.
If you're on the line, yes, it would.
I was thinking about doing that, but
You're looking for a. You're 17's DC.
17 is DC. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I can now get everything that is either on or below 30.
Okay.
if I knew what you were talking about, that would mean something.
Yeah, like I get plus 10 to everything,
Oh, good.
like to my strength. Oh, this is so good. I need to keep this character.
25 damage on a fail. It's radiant,
We should
I
definitely
believe.
kill off his
Radiant?
character. You want to keep
Yes.
Me? No!
That's messed up.
No!
Wait, hang on. Did I roll? Hang on. I don't know why, but I have a feeling I just rolled like the wrong dice.
No, the meanest part about that is the fact that they refused to let me kill my
Yep,
character.
I did.
But they wanted.
I'm not even rolling the right kind of dice. I read 68. I'm like, D6? Got it. 8, 12,
And guess what? I have 114 points.
Really?
Yeah.
31 damage on a fail.
It's radiant, right?
Radiant. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
double checking, but yes. Assuming, because I'm
Because I have
shooting at
plus
the evil
30,
light.
I only have like 10 more health than you, but that adds up.
What?
Yeah, it's
You
radiant.
have 120 points.
Yeah. Well,
Undead and
125.
oozes have disadvantage on the save,
But-
if that matters.
It makes sense when I put
Annabelle.
over you. Yeah.
Is anything standing?
There's a hand that's still crawling.
Annabelle holds her action until after Adgra.
Arthas.
I killed people for you. I couldn't attack the hand.
Mike,
Yes.
I kind of want to step away with you and ask a question because I don't want to say it out loud. Because the
Fine.
question would be revealing.
Is there a hand on the ground next to me?
There's a hand.
I wonder what hit it.
Would it be
Is it the
metagaming
time?
to cast a spell based on knowledge that I know out of the game?
Yes.
Yes, that is. You just
That is
defined
literally
metagaming.
That's the definition of metagaming.
I'm hitting this hand.
Hit the hand.
Hit the dying.
20 not natural.
That hits.
Cool. I'm actually gonna roll the second time against the 2, because why not? That's a 17.
17 damage?
Yeah. No, 17 to hit. I
Oh,
just
17
rolled
hit?
both.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. 3. You give me that other D8. Thank you. Drop it. Thank you. 7, 8. Wow.
8, 7.
3 1s. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 23.
23?
Yeah.
And that's fire damage?
Yep.
Anything else?
I'll try.
The hand burns away.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go over to this corner and try to hide. Nope.
You have a bonus action behind.
Yeah.
You're hidden.
You don't
Yeah,
have
but I
to
don't
roll.
have to
You
make.
don't have to roll for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Because I rolled a 10. I say 10.
You have to
10 is
roll-
average.
You have to roll for stealth.
Not roll to hide.
You don't have to roll to hide.
Forget.
You forgot how.
I didn't forget. I just didn't remember that. Whatever. Continue.
What hiding does is it's a disadvantage on perception check.
Mhm.
Now if the thing makes a perception check and it sees you, you're no longer hidden to it.
Okay.
Or if you take an action, you are no longer hidden.
Yeah.
Paltris.
Anything left?
You got
There's still things on the ground.
5 bodies on the ground.
You know, I just realized they didn't take damage to start the thing. It's fine.
They didn't?
I don't remember rolling damage for them at the start of the turn.
The Spirit Guardians, they're supposed to take it at the start of their turn.
They didn't take their start of the turn yet.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
Oh, yeah, since.
Since you let it loose, they didn't take their start of the turn yet.
Really?
The boy killed 3 of them, and then he finished one off, and
Finish the hand.
Ian took out the other.
I guess. Sacred Flame on one of the hands. Make a.
Is there more than one?
No, the hand is gone.
There's only one
Is it
hand.
not?
Yeah,
What's
I stabbed it.
Oh,
There's
okay.
bodies.
Sacred from my body, I guess.
What kind of damage is that?
Radiant.
Radiant.
It automatically fails that save.
It does automatically fail the dex save. So at this level, I believe it's 3d8. It might actually be 4. No, it's not 4, it's 18. I believe it's 3d8.
Pretty sure that's wrong.
Okay.
Are you
Pretty
15th
sure
level?
I'm right.
What?
You 15th level?
Yeah,
Goes up.
I understand.
Pretty sure.
I don't think it's ever comes 5 though, and I know it goes up at like 17 or 18.
It would go up to 4.
At like 17 or 18.
No, never mind. You're right. I thought it was D6, not D8.
I know it's the 8. See that? I know.
So it's what, 3?
It's 3.
Yeah, 3.
And it
Are
goes
you
up.
17th? No, you're not 17th.
No, nobody is.
Trust me, 17th level, we're going to know the 17th level. There's going to be wishes everywhere.
You're welcome.
10?
Wishes and meteor storms and fucking.
There will be
What else is the big one?
25,000 gold just appearing in front of Randgrill every day.
Your radiance
There might be a-
sears the bodies.
Cool.
That means it doesn't happen.
Or the body, rather.
Nothing happens.
Anything else?
Collateral's going to attack the body.
The same one?
Any other bodies?
There's 5 bodies.
Does
to
that
choose
one look
from.
out of commission?
They all look out of commission.
So we're out of combat.
It's argued. I mean, it's arguably metagame method. He has yet to remove miniatures, which makes me think that they're not out of
Is
commission.
that an 11 or a 12?
The other body's burned up. So
Mike, is that an 11 or 12?
or a 21 on a d20. That's a good roll.
I said 11 or a 12, Mike.
An 11.
Cool. It's a 13.
I think you need new glasses.
Probably. Or clean these.
13.
Yeah.
13 misses.
How'd you?
Dang.
It only has a +1 to hit.
+2.
I think.
The
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's +2.
Hey, Dave.
That's 13 plus 11.
Shit out of me. Give me like half a second.
Well, he said he wanted to clean his glasses or get new ones, so here.
Coatlo's +8 to hit you.
You.
Dude. It hits.
It's like a 19.
Oh.
Where the
You
hell?
got hit!
Where the hell did you get +2? We were all looking at you like you're
It's like most characters
Please
starting
clean
out
your
have at
glasses.
least like
Please,
a +5.
please clean your glasses.
Except for Ray. For once, don't. Ray, no fucking.
Maybe it's an inept Coatl. I don't know.
It's his
Pretty
koala,
enough.
so.
I mean,
That's.
You do 1 damage?
It has a plus on damage, I just don't remember.
It's 1. That's where it comes.
Yeah, it gets 1 more damage.
maybe it's 15. We don't know.
Maybe
So
it's
the koala
David.
five.
chewing on
Fuck
it.
you people, it's +5 piercing damage. Make the damn con save, Mike. It fails.
Fails.
It's unconscious.
Really?
Yes.
Already unconscious.
For 24 hours, kiss my ass.
I think they're unconscious for a little longer than that.
Well,
Forever.
I
That
know.
sounds about right.
I mean, if we leave them, no, they're not.
I mean, they died.
They didn't yet.
We don't know that they died.
Is that it, Paltris?
Yes.
Rangrim?
Fireball
Again,
again.
They're down.
you can't overchannel.
That'll be fucking hilarious.
If you overchannel it again, you start taking necrotic damage.
Fireball makes them go away.
You know what would be really
Let's see what
hilarious?
they have
Fire.
first.
From everything makes them
Let's
go
see
away.
what
What?
they. Let's see what they
Hilarious if
have on
these
their
were just dead
bodies
bodies and
first.
we're just shooting these dead bodies.
There's no way we
Don't
did,
they have
Ian.
loot on them? Maybe they
Because-
have gold.
You are so cute.
I did 50 damage in one turn and he
How much
wasn't even
gold did
bleeding.
we make in the catacombs?
Help.
Like
Why?
5,000
I'm afraid
at
of my
least.
miss.
Not
You're
each.
worried about
Not
like
each.
silver?
What did
Not
you want me to
each.
do?
We made a couple thousand each, but not 5,000.
Spray it.
It's
Pass it back.
8d8
For each lens?
or 8d6.
The body's
Outside or
grown
the
up.
inside?
60.
Yes.
No, 86. Yeah.
I just didn't want to
Doesn't-
You gotta hold it
reveal it
down.
by casting a certain spell.
Hey, you gotta spray really far. There you go, David.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought we were like just cleaning the glasses of the room. Like,
There you go.
I was afraid of missing it, right?
Wait, you're afraid of missing the glass, but you just caught that from yawning?
It's big and gray.
It's big and gray.
Big and gray.
You know, he looks so different without his glasses.
You know,
Yeah.
shut up.
Almost
You
innocent.
hear what sounds to be a symphony of chittering and screams.
Hey guys, this doesn't seem very good.
Hey, there's doors over there.
To pick out any one sound would be impossible. It sounds as if thousands of creatures are calling at once.
We hate you.
Ragnar really
Should
wants
we
to say
leave?
something in Dwarvish.
Are they coming from down that way?
Yeah, come on. This general-
Who wants to use those stairs?
I'll sit on the stairs.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
Okay.
No, I'm not,
Not-
going. I'm
not
not going to, but I would.
Not if a party member continues on.
Yeah.
And they seemed evil. Wouldn't he want to kill them? Being
That's not the
good?
point. He's not stupid.
What's your intelligence?
If he's at least like an 8, that's like still average. 10 is average. An average person isn't going to go fight off what sounds like
You
thousands
say
of
that like
people.
the average person is smart.
The average American is dumber than
That's not what I
rock.
said. I didn't say the average person. I said that's average intelligence.
Well, he's a 10.
The average American thinks they're smarter than the average
The 10
American.
is considered
The average American thinks they're smarter than the average American.
The average Galenian thinks they're smarter than a 5th grader.
Both of my characters
Yeah.
are smarter than him. We could convince him easily.
I mean, that's not persuasion. Is charisma.
I know. Annabelle could persuade the fuck out of him.
Yeah, you could.
Persuade the
Can't
fuck out of him.
persuade me. I'm leaving. There's the stairs.
You want to roll for that?
Roll for what?
I have a plus 13 for persuasion.
Cool.
Yeah, I
You
had
can't
plus
persuade
0.
me to go kill myself.
Roll persuasion.
I'm not persuading you to go kill yourself. I'm persuading you to stay with the party.
It's
Instead of
persuading me to
flinching.
doing something stupid.
So roll your persuasion.
Who's leaving? Because going with the party could mean two very different things.
I rolled a 30. Bring it.
Okay, cool. I understand. Even if I fail, you can't. No matter, even if you use
I'm not-
magic,
I'm
you
not
can't
asking-
persuade me to go kill myself.
I didn't say I was
I
telling
mean,
you to go
Well,
kill
well
You
yourself.
say that.
what this will mean is that his argument will be persuasive.
Yeah, I understand
Okay,
that.
first.
Yeah, I understand that your
Make
argument's
a
persuasive.
charisma save.
I- Oh, charisma save. That makes this very different.
First of all,
Charisma
I
save
said I
is very
would
different.
go.
Why? What do you have?
Because that gives me a plus 12.
Come on, number 1.
Oh, that's a 9.
9 and 12 is 21. So his argument is, you would find his argument valid.
Yeah, I understand that.
I understand your point. I completely understand it.
But just
But
I'm not saying that we should rush to our doom. I'm saying we should go forward, but cautiously. But definitely.
Do you
forward.
think we could?
We have
wait,
no way. We have no way to get out backwards.
Do you think we could wait here for 10 minutes?
Depends on how far away.
Depends on how many of those thousands of things want to investigate the dwarven words and signs of battle.
We could go like a little bit farther up, wait 10 minutes, then come back. I want to do something.
Are you making a maze?
Maybe.
When does he not make a maze?
Yeah,
No.
right here?
Yes.
No, Arthas, no.
No, Arthas.
Arthas.
No, please,
Of all the
no.
things we could do,
Yanni.
It could be useful.
this is coming from me, and I know the feeling of what you're about to go do. No.
I need to ask Mike if the
What are
one
you
that I
about
want to try and do is okay.
What are you about to do?
What do you
Nothing that weird.
You know what?
Don't worry about it.
This is our party. That's
You'll
not
know
really
when
a
it
good
when it
statement.
is or isn't something.
Just don't. Just don't. You know, that's a big statue.
Would I wait for you? Sure, but I don't
By the way,
want
is
to
that
go
like
back
a wall, or is that like,
because there's no
or is that just a
escaping
statue in the
from
middle
that.
of the room?
No, I mean like just go back,
It's a statue.
wait 10 minutes,
You
then
could see
just so that we're not in immediate.
what looks like liquid.
There are thousands of things.
What color is
I'm not
tackling
gonna
each
call it
other.
this.
We're in
Um,
immediate
At
danger.
your distance,
I'm not gonna
it
call
looks
this theirs.
dark.
Guys, there's dark liquid coming out of that
I have
statue.
an idea.
It's a black ooze. It's a pudding.
Why don't we have the freaking druid be useful for once and make a damn wall? If Ray doesn't want to go back, we can stay in this room. We're not going back. You can just make a wall and they can't get in here. And you can cast your ship.
Why am I listening to you again?
Because it's a good idea.
Compromise and help the entire group.
Because he might
And
actually.
because I didn't kill you while you slept.
Yeah, but I didn't kill.
I reiterate my point. Why am I listening to you again?
I have a better idea.
Not doing something stupid isn't a reason to listen to someone. Oh, I know what you're gonna do. I like this idea. Yes, it's
What?
working.
Casting a spell, it takes 10 rounds. Does anything happen in the 10 rounds?
In 10 rounds?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Start it.
What the hell are you casting?
I know what he's casting. Don't say it.
So do I. I'm not saying. Don't say it either. I'm not saying it.
I
What?
just need to know if we can survive 10 rounds.
Nothing.
With
Um,
nothing
You'll
happening.
see it in a second.
Are you guys changing where are you guys gonna stay still where you are?
Protect random? Yes.
Are you gonna say you're doing something?
Sure. I'm doing something.
What are you doing?
I'm casting a spell.
What kind of spell?
You've never seen it before. You don't
That's
know.
why I'm asking.
Alright, so
Oh, yeah, did you see what
why don't you guys take a round and position yourselves where you're going to position?
How long is the spell gonna take?
10 rounds?
What's a round?
A minute.
6
It's gonna
seconds.
take a minute.
It'll take a minute.
Round isn't a minute. Round is 6 seconds.
Fuck you.
Metagame.
You said 10 rounds
My response
or
is
1 minute. Both of those answers.
Do you want me to position you guys?
No, I'll move myself.
I want to be behind the pillar.
Then
How many of them are there?
Kalilo's with me.
Dude, how
Floating
many
above me.
of these pillars are there?
I'm casting it here.
There.
We don't know.
Alright, Arthas, do you want to be where you are?
Just to be a dick
No.
so David can't understand what's going on.
You're next.
Oh.
You're behind. Wow.
That's fine.
It's not a bad thing. Yanni is in agreement.
I recommended the
That's
spell
a
too.
bad thing.
I recommended the
No,
spell
no, no.
too.
It's a bad thing when we're in agreement.
That's true.
Round 2, anybody moving?
Did you cast the wall?
No.
Well, that's a good idea, though. While I'm doing this.
Round 3, anybody moving?
Please do that.
Do the wall.
It's like right in front of us. Please.
Okay, what?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I said.
Hang on.
Oh, also, this is something I just remembered. I was looking. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Thinking about that. Keep talking. You can talk.
I was looking
Round 4?
back to the old streams, and underneath you have a section about everybody who used to be playing.
Yes.
The
You really
character
wanna
it says
do
like
this?
if the character's dialogue hall, it
Should I
says
make a
deceased.
wall?
You have
You'll be
deceased
able to
under
get 12
crib.
points back.
That's not right. You should
Spell
say no
point.
longer exists or like
Create a
not
goddamn
found.
wall.
Yeah, that's just true.
Why?
Because please.
Round 5.
When does Annabelle say please?
Okay. I'm gonna wall of stone. Panels are gonna go this way.
Like
Don't do that. Just don't do slinky.
Don't do slinky.
Don't do slinky. Slinky.
Yeah. How tall is the room? Actually, no. You said 30 feet? We're gonna have the wall. We're gonna have the wall go this way. So, see where the edge is here?
Uh-huh.
Edge is here, edge here, and edge here, and then covering the doing over the top as well.
So you're
Essentially boxing us in.
not including these two or these 3 people.
No, he is.
I mean, not where the boxes. I made your wall. I'm making sure it's safe. I'm completely boxing it in. I don't have that much wall.
You're blocking yourself getting in?
You literally.
I'm in. No, I don't.
No, you're blocking everybody else from getting in.
Yes.
I can drop the wall.
It's
All right. At round 5, 8 creatures arrive.
4 little
They're
peppers.
dead.
Should I help you with this?
Actually thinking about it, this is actually kind of good for me. Because they all have melee things, and they can only get in 1 spare. Actually, at most.
4 of them look like the creatures you just fought. 2 of them have 3 arms, and 2 of them have 3 heads. I'm sorry, the 2 are
Oh!
What?
I know what these are.
No. What?
Don't worry about it.
Should I worry about it?
You should wear
Oh
You
god.
should be terrified!
So why are we in this dark cramped room now? Because you wanted? Why did you want to be in this dark cramped room?
He knows. Ian knows the spell.
These are the 4 that, well, you guys
Thank
can't
you.
see because your eyes are walled.
By
Annabelle,
the way,
Annabelle tells you.
okay.
These 4 are normal, Arthas and Paltris. These 4 have, or these 2 have 3 arms. These have 2 heads.
Wait, Steve, I have a question. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I have
He's just-
torch.
This is round 5.
I light torch you just in the dark. Like, there might be like a slight
Takes an action to let your
Maybe a dim glow.
Annabelle,
Look at the spell.
Nothing.
nothing.
Annabelle-
Arthas.
Annabelle's holding her action until either the wall crumbles or
Gotcha.
Did you know they switch places?
No. You have Spirit Guardians up still, don't you? Which one did you
Yes,
like
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Just
How long is Spirit Guardians last?
an hour.
No.
I know it's definitely still up. I don't
It's
feel
at
like,
least 10 minutes.
yeah, I think
And
it's
I'm pretty
I think-
sure it's an hour.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Probably not an hour. An hour seems ridiculous.
Concentration up to 10 minutes. Because I know it didn't go down yet, but hours.
Either way, it's been
It hasn't been that
Check
long.
elemental weapon from real quick. How long that lasts? Because I think mine might be down.
24 hours.
Is it in this book?
Elemental weapon, I don't think lasts.
Oh, no.
Is it this book?
Yes.
Okay. Up to an hour.
Oh, up to an hour. Oh, it's still up then.
Darwin, refill that, please.
Oh, sure.
Should have done.
What?
I don't know.
Arthas, it is your turn.
I'm the one person you know in this group. I know. Shit.
They can attack the wall panels, by the way, and they do have health.
Right.
Okay. Just so you know.
So I can't.
Oops. So,
Well.
for a while.
What I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna go up to right there.
No.
Why not? I know what I'm doing.
No.
What?
You don't.
Only 2 of them can hit me from there.
I understand, but I can make it so that none of them get at you.
How? You tell me how and I'll move. No, tell me and then I'll move.
No, fuck you.
Okay, then I'm standing
No,
there.
because if you people are going to tell me spells, I'm not telling you spells till they have them.
Technically, I can't tell you because we're walled off.
You could have before you fucking looking up.
But it didn't happen, so.
Understand?
Okay, I'm gonna dodge. Just gonna sit there and dodge.
I thought he was gonna put a wall up and encase us all in. But
I don't have that much wall.
You just went straight across.
But they make it.
why? Why would they go over the wall?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell these things are.
He makes a fair point. They're like, they live underground.
It's not that far-fetched to think that things could climb over a 10-foot wall.
That's on 10 feet.
Yes!
Oops.
They're 10-foot by 10-foot panels. I've said that every time.
He enclosed you in a box.
I had one more panel.
You utilizing the pillar as part of the.
Oh my god!
What?
I'm just thinking about this in the context I was talking about you before.
What?
It's not that far-fetched to think they can climb over a wall.
But like, 10 feet of wall is not that much wall. Stop talking.
It cost you $13 billion.
Shut up.
And it's next.
Stop talking.
Boy!
Pouches.
Oh boy.
Continue.
Oh boy.
Holding my action until something gets.
Because Ray, pretty much all this is, I bring up a bunch of stone panels that I just shape into a wall. I did not have enough to fully encase the wall.
Rangram is still casting.
Yes. Have you noticed that no matter how many adventures we play in, we always try to bubble?
It's a good
It's the
point.
same adventure.
It's the same. No matter how many characters you go through.
I don't
Bubbles.
do these intentionally, but like defensive, they
David.
work.
Did you hear what Ian said? He built it the ones that are in. That's the wall.
He's always Donald Trump.
No.
No. Donald Trump wants a see-through wall.
Must be glass.
Wait, what?
He wants to be able to see
What is
through
that
it.
one doing?
Fence also. You can also see through fence.
What is that one doing?
Is he going through the wall or slipping through the crack?
It doesn't look like it can slip through the crack because
This one
there's a
starts
little
climbing.
pointy end that
This one
ends.
starts climbing the pillar.
I'm agreeing.
Well,
I'm
they
agreeing.
move into range, they get Spirit Guardians.
I know.
You forgot that last time.
Is that
And there
box
is
empty?
panels going over the top too.
Oh,
the-
yes. Oh, sorry.
It is
So they'll
entire
just climb
box.
on
It's
top.
encasing the three of us, but not so much.
Four.
Four of us?
Is that box
Four of us.
But no.
Well, shit. Now we're outside.
You didn't realize that?
No, I did.
That just set in.
Now we have to. Now just Pouches and I have to find basically a bigger group than before.
Mm-hmm. You cast that part of it.
How much
We've lost two
damage?
valuable members. It's fine.
How much damage from Spirit Guardians?
All of it.
One.
I should have helped him. I should have been doing that. So. Yeah, he can survive for half a minute.
32. Half of
There's no
37.
Right here.
37.
Nice kick. How books work. Yeah, and I was like, that's how books work.
Arthas,
Is it attacking me?
3
Yeah,
attacks.
disadvantage for the dodge.
First attack is a 16.
Nope.
Second attack is a critical miss.
Oh.
Oh shit.
1 to hit you, 2 to hit its friend.
1, 2.
1 still hits.
Fucking goddamn it. How much did
You take 11 slashing damage.
concentration still up? Taking 22 damage.
Third attack. Miss. From the other one. First attack is a bite. That's a 19.
Nope, that misses.
Second attack is a 13. Third attack is less.
Yeah, how much damage did
11.
We should
Total
make,
of taking 22.
we should make God roll disadvantage every time.
Darvin,
That seems to work.
I'm
your
holding
box.
Everybody only
I'm
ever
holding my
dodge.
turn until
We all
the
played
wall
monks.
drops.
Genie's box.
Actually dodge.
So the wall drops, or
I'm just saying.
Or a
Just sitting here
thing
hoping
comes in.
that nothing happens.
I'd say until random casts a spell, but
That's all I'm doing.
That too.
because when it comes to specifics,
Now we're back to Annabelle. Annabelle's waiting.
It's round 7.
This is round
6.
6.
We're about halfway done.
Shit.
Arthas,
It's my turn.
it's your turn.
Oh, is there some?
I'm just gonna assume you guys are waiting.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go with whoever's not in the box.
Is there? Those things in front of me.
Douche.
Are they not within 15 feet of him?
Which ones?
Oh, my
Those two things that attacked me?
Yeah, there.
They took the Spirit Guardian's damage.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This was the plan. I'm gonna just dodge again.
I feel like that one's just gonna scale over and just smack Doge upside the head.
Well, here's the thing, David. If I go one back, they can still hit you. Around that corner.
He's basically holding his
Thing
finger in
is-
the dike.
Guardian of Faith is bigger than you are.
Yeah, but whatever. We don't need to.
You
We don't
want
waste
rid
any
of
more
the dice
spell slots than we already
It's a wall
have.
that holds back water
Frosty, well,
in Holland.
What?
A dike. D-I-K-E.
Yanni is the finger in the dike.
What?
Oh my god. The both of them. You're holding your finger in the dike.
Paltris, are you doing anything?
D-I-K-E.
Is Kawaddle doing anything?
Google it. He literally just explained it, and you were.
I was paying
So-
attention.
It's a wall. It's a wall that holds back
What he
water.
just said.
And then
You've never heard that fable?
They have them in
Whatever?
Louisiana.
How big? What's the
Except
fireball?
actually Louisiana.
Or explosion radius?
That's what failed during Hurricane Katrina and flooded.
I thought that was D-I-K-E.
20.
That is D-I-K-E.
Okay, Ray, you just said D-Y.
Whatever.
That's a different one.
That's a
D-Y-K-E is a different story
That
altogether.
means something very different.
I know.
Did you just learn that right now?
I just learned
You
that.
understand
Right
our reactions now?
You see what you understand our reactions?
She knew what it was when you said it.
Fireball.
Fireball?
Should hit these guys, right? What's here?
What did I want?
I mean, Yanni could
can
hold
see
his
that.
finger in the dike.
Here. I can definitely see that.
Oh yeah, you can see. You can see that. It's that piece right there.
Yeah, cool. That.
Hits everybody.
As a
The yeet.
That's a 20-foot range.
24
Sounded
radius.
like a firework.
Yeah, it did.
I'm gonna say a 6th level spell. Yeah, you should check how many d6 again. 3d8, whatever. It's d6.
It's one more per level, so another 3. So 11.
11.
My skin?
18 pass.
What?
18.
Yeah, that passes. Next level again?
Skin?
Do I get that next level? 15.
Good, I
You don't
guess.
get any new spells at 16.
You don't get any new spell slots.
No.
But you get another new spell.
What are you trying to say?
The thing, the DC.
Spell save DC? Efficiency go up?
Proficiency go up. That's
It goes up.
no,
I'll
that's
check.
17 level now.
Yeah.
Damage.
Younger.
Yes.
Turn your back.
Yeah, numbers.
Okay.
If this wasn't happening,
5,
you
Okay.
walked
3,
Okay.
3,
Okay.
4,
Okay.
4,
Okay.
2,
Okay.
But what do you
Okay.
mean?
4,
Okay.
3,
Okay.
No, no.
4,
Okay.
1.
Okay.
That's it.
39.
It's pretty bad. No, it's still above average.
It's about average.
Average is 36, so yeah, slightly above average.
Whistle cool.
39 times 2 is 70.
Why do you need the times 2?
Got a 1.
Maybe they're
Or they're weak to fire. In which case, it's burn motherfucking burn.
no, usually if they're weak to the type, they'll say like.
It was more. I'll say it
Oh
was
yeah,
more
there's
effective.
fireworks going off. I just saw one.
What?
I'll say it was more effective.
Yeah. So I know they're not.
It's mildly effective. Super.
Oh, duh. You said 39, right?
Yes.
Use
78. I will walk myself over there and throw you down the flight of stairs if you continue
Big box.
to beat bucks.
That's right.
It's mean,
That's right.
but it's red.
Anything else? Grand Grim is casting.
So, I didn't bring the coupons in. Were they in the back seat?
Oh yeah.
You have them in your book bag?
What's the code? Yeah.
Have fun.
Do you have a scissor?
Boy, do you have scissors?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was too much motion from you. I need you to dial back a little.
Cookie.
What?
Okay. 8 and 8.
Okay.
Scissors.
8 and 3.
Okay.
7, 2.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
43.
You did more damage
Oh,
with
actually,
Spirit.
probably not.
43?
And they were casted pretty much the same level, right? One level difference.
No. It's D6, one's D8.
How much did those spells cost? No points.
5? 5.
5 spell points. Okay. Oh, I need that chart. I need to, because my spell points keep going up. I got access to new spells.
There's a guy behind me. What?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, how?
He climbed on the pillar. He walked across the stone hut and then jumped down behind you.
That's interesting.
It's, I mean, maybe it was on purpose and it's not that big of a deal. But on this thing, it says that paladins don't get 3rd level spells until 9th level or 10th level. But in the book, it says 9th level. And that adds up more so with the way things are ordered. Because if they didn't get their spells at 9th level, they would get nothing at 9th level.
They have 5th level spells at 9th level.
What?
They have 5th level spells.
Third,
No,
paladins
third
are
level.
3rd level.
Right.
Yeah, but according to the sheet that you gave us, it says they don't get them until 10th.
Ooh.
I'm assuming it's just a mistake on the sheet, which is fine.
Inconsistency is
Just
No, it's actually for spell point purposes. That's the reason for that.
okay. Okay.
You get nothing.
Look where this landed.
Because remember, spell points works slightly different. I think with paladins, every 3 levels, it's every 3 levels, or whatever your level is divided by 3, is where you're at as far as spell points. Because like paladins wouldn't get as many spell points as say a wizard would.
Yeah.
You're from Chris.
But he's not a wizard.
He's
He's third. She.
or just 4.
But we're not talking about that.
We're just beating them.
Yeah.
Valdris,
Why?
first attack is a 19, that misses. Second attack,
Ha!
19, that misses. Third
Ha!
attack, crit.
Light!
He's facing away from you.
How the hell is he hitting me and he's facing away from me?
He's behind you.
Go, mate.
That's
Your picture.
25.
You know what his picture is for Trevor? 1 second.
You take 11 slashing damage.
We don't know.
I can't. No, I can't zoom in on it.
Is
You don't need to.
Is it a vagina?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hey.
It looked like.
Oh wait, no. I don't know how to say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
You saw what Ian's is?
What?
Yes.
No.
You saw what Chris's is?
No.
It's like a file, right? But written on it, there's a question mark and it says in big red text, speculation.
No.
You don't remember that?
No, I didn't see that. No,
The other ones are running away.
I like this.
That's everybody's.
Why are they running away?
I don't know they're running away.
Do they hear fireworks?
Am I
Maybe.
giant fella?
Yeah.
That's my picture.
Arthas!
What's his name?
Your picture's Lawrence where he smiled. The one time he
Yes.
smiled.
Turn 7.
Are there any more things next to me?
No, they're behind Palpus now.
Okay. Well, I mean, now that they're there, I might as well swing at him. Just swing at the one right in front of me.
It's not there anymore.
You're welcome.
What?
It burned
Bitch,
up.
I killed that shit.
Okay, well, isn't there one right
You
next?
want that coupon?
Next to the one.
Behind?
Behind him.
You got a range up?
Shit.
Yeah.
I got a range
You're
weapon,
useful.
but I would throw it over the wall if you want.
Sure, I guess I'll shoot at him
Can't throw
and
it
deal
over the
no
wall.
damage.
You're in a box.
Because you
It's 10 feet over.
Lower of the
It's
two
a
is a
box.
19.
It's a box.
It has a roof.
Lower of the two is a 19.
There's
19
no door?
hits.
Where's mine?
No,
Who
you
took
hear
my die?
muffled sounds of combat. That's all you know.
Oh,
It'd be really funny if there was a door on this box.
It's not.
There's a dice underneath the table.
13 damage.
You did hear something
Climb.
climb on top of it.
This is why we put a ceiling.
That is really far. You don't have to do this.
What is going on?
It's yours?
No, it's mine.
Yeah, it's yours.
I'm gonna move this so you don't get your
Sorry. Yeah, because this one's mine. Which is very similar to yours, not exactly.
Damage?
17.
17 damage?
No. 13.
13 damage.
13 damage. 2 bow shots. Rolled a 2 and a 3.
Nope. I don't even know what that stuff is.
Allergy relief, non-drowsy.
The body did not burn up.
Okay. You have to deal the radiant. Oh, no,
Alphys?
you just hit it with, like, what's it called?
I'm gonna check with collateral first. That's a 10.
10
Yes.
misses.
Damn.
Although it does have advantages now.
You rolled a 2.
That's a 13.
Still misses. You have advantage.
What are you? You fought 3 different numbers.
You have
for
advantage.
supposed to hit.
It's
No, the first one was a 13.
okay. Second roll.
That's a 19.
That hits. Your collateral bites.
9.
9?
Plus 5 for damage. That's what I was thinking of. That's a 7.
Ow, my nose.
Magic.
That's a 7?
Yeah.
Yeet.
And I'm assuming it fails its con save.
Yes, it fails its concept.
So it's
unconscious here
unconscious for 24 hours.
Is it due to a poison?
I think it's magical effect, not poison. I could be wrong.
I believe it explains it now. Technically doesn't say. Actually, that does matter a lot. So if it
Yes,
does,
which is why I'm checking.
It's poison.
So if it's immune to being poisoned, then
Yeah, it's poison. Yeah.
is it still effective?
we don't know.
Probably not.
If
Ow.
my spell,
Either way, it's
if
going
my
to take radiant
spell
damage at
works,
the start of its turn. It's not going to matter.
if my spell works, you can drop the wall after it appears.
Okay.
Peltris, cast Thaumaturgy in Dwarven. Hurry the hell up!
What?
He can hear it through the wall.
What?
Thaumaturgy.
What?
You wouldn't.
Soon.
Hurry the fuck up.
We will.
You don't understand it.
I kind of do.
No,
Literally
you
don't.
literally don't. You hear jibberjash.
Jibber jash.
I mean, that's probably not wrong.
Jibber jash.
How do I learn another language? Do I have to like?
Lots
Downtime.
and lots.
Well, I mean,
Down.
Dwarven is kind of
Way,
like Russian.
way more downtime days than you would think it would take to learn a language.
200 something? Remember it being like 200.
That's it for Peltris? Random
I believe it's
casting.
250 for each language.
Yes. Or
'Cause
you
I
could just,
want to learn Dwarvish too.
there's a feat you could take that like lets you learn like 4 languages at one time.
Oh, you said that in Dwarvish?
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, my response is still what?
Yeah, I know.
This is really wet.
What?
This is a magic there.
Yeah, it's from Honest Sword Sword.
You can tell. Not without the symbol, but the red effect. The word on the
Yeah.
the side.
Oh no!
It's
I can
magic.
especially tell from that.
I mean, yeah, ignoring that. Because a lot of that have symbols.
Well, no, I know what that symbol is.
I understand that. I'm saying if we don't know what the symbol
We
is, it's
have
not
a
necessarily
problem.
need because of what it. Besides that. A tree. I think a tree is someone like a set. So like then for the set of theirs, and that's where that came from.
This is from Abyssos next door.
He's placing minis.
These ones have 3 arms. These ones have 2 heads.
Hurry the fuck up. Ian! Does the wall take concentration?
What else would I do?
It's also gonna drop the wall, so it's probably gonna.
No, I understand that. Fucking start conjuring a fucking elemental while you're in there, but he can't.
Yeah. Knowing what the spell is, it won't matter.
Everything he does requires concentration, except for like
Everything
2
he
spells.
does is awesome.
That's a fucking lie.
How many hit points does this have? Stone wall.
Don't ask. It's better if you don't know.
Isn't it like 50?
It's better if you don't know. We'll leave it at that.
Well, there's about 20, I think.
We're back to Arthas.
Isn't it? 18?
Oh, yes.
15.
Arthas,
I'll try that.
do things.
Well, now that you're right behind me, it'll hit more
Try
things.
this.
Well, never mind. It has, yeah, that's 15 AC, but yeah, it has a lot of health.
I'm gonna dodge again. Just turn touch.
Don't worry.
Dodge.
Maybe you'll allow to get a panel back.
No.
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 More health than you
Only my
and
turn till
Only your turn for things get close.
500?
Combine?
not combined.
Oh.
200?
This is turn 8.
Like I said, what? Is it
Hold the door.
There's no door.
Can't hear you.
There's so much wrong with what you just said. There's no door. I can't hear you. And I'm not holding shit.
Horror. Horror.
Order! Order! Order!
What? That's a wall.
Climb up on top.
Yes, and they also take radiant damage.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
That's also them moving closer, so I would like to take my turn.
We'll get there. Spiral.
Do we ever use these before?
No.
That's really my question. I keep seeing you clipping them. but-
D8.
Alright, so what do you
Well, the goal is to
You held
use
your
them.
turn,
I need
so-
to get like a binder or something.
Didn't they move into the area?
Yeah, move into the area.
So Spirit Guardians goes off.
The amount of times I sent you this. That would be awesome.
Yeah, numbers.
Okay, go.
8, 5,
Okay,
5, 6,
okay,
2, 8,
okay.
Who do we
6.
appreciate?
That's it.
30.
Very cool.
So it's a human teeth.
Right, we have resistance to damage, to magic damage, right?
Yes, spells. And I'm specifically, it says spells.
Spells?
Yes.
Cool,
Someone
cast a
cast-
spell on us.
Doesn't mean it won't hurt. It's only half damage.
Yes, but still safe.
I think.
What spell?
Can I just...
What spell are you casting, sir?
Oh shit.
Actually,
No, we're not.
We're all gonna die.
I mean, you kids are trapped inside a box. I don't know what you're talking about. We're all gonna die.
We're gonna die.
The box could become permanent.
Only like what? Like
Could become just permanent wall.
I mean,
It'd have to take 10 minutes.
Why are we doing this again? Your idea. I didn't say that. I said let's just go back a little bit, wait 10 minutes, and come back.
Here.
You
Not
wanted
a
to
fucking
cast
spell.
a spell.
Exactly what's gonna happen.
I have a feeling I know it's going to happen. I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yes.
But technically,
I have a
it
question.
shouldn't because
How
it
does
doesn't
the-
modify.
No,
This
that's, no,
will-
that's not what I'm
The
saying.
square thing work.
You're not thinking right.
How does so you see how the pillars are rounded?
It's going to be an army.
How does this work? Is that
Oh,
like an actual
that too.
like
That would be
wall
bad, but
with
that's less
that,
bad.
or is it a
So you
curved
could
thing?
just run
No,
into
it's
the
more
portal.
the
you can't
pillar
see it.
itself is
Run out of the portal.
Is curved.
is curved.
Okay,
And that's
so
sort of
fire
like
would be able to go
sort of
around
like
it.
a pedestal underneath it.
Okay, so fire would be able to go around it, correct? So
if I cast it here, it'll be able to hit this guy because that's not very much covering.
you have a best half cover, but it's an AoE. It's like a pillar of flame comes up from the ground beneath him.
What's the radius of the pillar?
10 foot, 60 foot up,
Then from the center.
10 foot from center, 60 foot up. I believe.
You're essentially creating a box 10 feet.
So better to drop it on that.
Isn't it?
The center is never included in spaces.
So
So center and then 1, 2.
see, here.
No, so in that case it would be. Cast it here, then it goes from here to here.
If I cast it here, it goes where?
If you cast it here,
I cast
it'll
it.
go. It takes up 5 spaces. And it's Arthas.
I can heal you.
Do as you must.
Yeah.
You okay with getting hit?
What kind of save is it?
Dex.
We're fine.
Let's go.
We just heard
Oh,
an
yeah, we're fine.
explosion inside the box.
We're fine.
You guys hear a massive explosion because part of the explosion is on the box. Speaking of which, I'm going to do damage to the box.
It would do damage to the box.
That's fine. Not much. That's fine.
It's a structure, so it has resistance to non-structure based. Structures in general usually have
So it
resistance.
takes half that.
Yeah.
Of
If
course,
I'm not mistaken.
depending on how much power he's putting into the spell.
No, the walls.
I think-
the walls. Okay.
I think
I can't
8d6
read
is fine for
The walls okay.
this.
It's 4 and 4, right?
4/4?
Or radiant.
The maximum of 48 damage.
You should maybe specify because radiant seems to be doing stuff that fire isn't.
Yeah.
We'll specify which is which.
Okay.
Wait, is it? It's 4 and 4.
Like
Yeah,
it's
4
so
radiant.
many
4.
moves, I think you just
Okay, so the max it can do is 64 damage.
When?
any time.
Or is it 2d6? 2d8?
It's 4d6 fire, 46
6. Okay.
radiant.
6. Oh, I thought it was 8. Yes, so it's-
Even numbers.
Yeah.
6, 5, 5,
16.
When you buy 3.
6. That's the radiant.
Okay. 22 radiant.
22 radiant. 5, 1,
Okay. 8.
5,
13 fire damage.
13 fire. So 22 radiant, 13 fire.
Yep.
35 altogether.
Correct. No. Yes. Yes.
No, yes.
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 I take 8.
What? Oh, you passed it. You have to imagine that. Shit. That's pretty good.
Taking 30 damage exactly. So far. Actually, wait, let me just tell you different that technically after quarter each damage is individually. Are you sure about
One
that?
damage.
That's not the point.
What?
Because which
Quarter the fire.
there is.
You'd add them together.
The closest one that I know of.
Because
is,
technically I could have resistance to one but not the other.
Correct.
So you would want to technically quote it each individually.
Yes.
I don't care, but it's gonna be
Yeah, you
the
should quote it individually.
I don't care.
You take 8.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Anything else?
Coattl's gonna attack the one that's like right next to it.
Okay.
That's a 21.
That's a hit.
That's
That's a 21.
Let's go.
man.
Magic comes. That's a lot of damage.
And the Constitution save.
And a constant.
Unless you immune to poison.
Unless you reach group.
Poison.
You said 11?
11 damage and then the con save.
11 was a lot of damage.
D6.
Oh,
I max rolled. Yes, 11 is a lot of damage.
I guess damage is relative.
Doesn't matter.
It's down. Bitch.
Wait.
It falls off the pillar. Scrunches into the wall.
Are we at round 10?
Is that it?
This was something very bad. Very wrong.
Okay.
Not being so it could be like
That's not what I mean.
Wait.
Arthas.
jumping. You can see where the ground is relative here.
Arthas.
Yeah. I don't want to open that.
499.
4 attacks.
Oh, really?
It has 3 arms.
What is this?
First one is a bite.
Harbor Freight.
I don't know where that-
That's a 23.
Gypsy, South
Oh,
Road.
you can go look
That hits.
I don't know what happened.
You got
What?
hit.
What did you hit?
23.
23.
Yeah, that just hit.
7 piercing damage.
Can we
It's
go
not
to the
just
bottom?
Now come the arms.
Please.
That's a 16.
No.
Second arm
I really want.
is a 26.
It's
11 slashing damage. Third arm, same number. 11 slashing damage. Second creature, 4 attacks. First one is a bite.
Ooh, don't hit the
It's
point.
18.
No.
18 misses.
Claw attack. That's a 19. 23.
And then it's
11 slashing damage. Final claw is a miss.
okay.
That one's lingering. These are kind of lingering out here. They seem to... The 2-headed ones are kind of like chattering with each other. There's like 6 heads having a little conversation going on.
Much like our party.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, we want to see about
No,
Rules
yeah.
for-
Round 9.
rules of making buying magic weapons.
Arthas,
My turn.
it is your turn.
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay. Caltrus,
I can hear the chatter.
yeah, you can hear it.
Tons. What are they saying?
They're developing a strategy.
That's surprising.
They're saying
They want to hit us.
more reinforcements are on the way.
There's gonna be more.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They're also debating whether or not the Sunday runner below.
They're also debating sending a runner below. When you get the chance to, tell the deadbeats inside that damn wall that they're making an army. Please and thank you.
We I
Uh,
kind of figured that's what was gonna happen. So what happens every time we bubble? Every time. The danger gets much worse.
Is that it?
Holding the Inquaddles till wall drops against.
I mean, Squall doing anything other?
I'm gonna hold. till wall
No,
drops.
David, don't. You don't want to hold yet. You want to hold next turn. It's not going to drop this turn.
Oh, dodge.
Squall
Next
down.
turn is when it'll drop because this will be his 9th turn casting. Next turn will be his 10th turn casting.
It's a long call.
I'm actually at 18. Yeah, chainmail is 16. But I have defense, so
No,
that-
You want to? Well,
Spirit Guardian
Chainmail
damage?
Random
only applies-
goes last.
The +2
Yo.
from your dex only applies to here.
Steven.
What's up?
Mike,
Oh.
random goes last, right?
No, Random technically goes after Caltrus.
applies to these ones.
Ah,
If you had a
the number
shield,
is 7.
Uh,
You have a second.
David
Chainmail only has 16.
and Yanni.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yes, deadbeat number 2.
I go after Random goes after
Oh, that
you,
only
so you want to hold your
defensive
action
plus
and movement
Defensive fighting
until
style.
after
Yes.
Random goes
Defensive fighting
on
style.
round 10.
Okay.
+1.
Yanni, you hear me?
What?
Okay. Random goes after him. You go
7,
before him.
6.
Oh, look at 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Next round, Next round, hold your action and your movement until after Rengrim.
Yeah, so
5.
I'm gonna dodge, but then hold my
43.
movement.
What?
43.
43 radiant.
Are we at round 9?
We are on round 9.
Your strategy is going to be fucking hit me. Oh, concentration.
Yeah, I should have really concentration for all those. No. 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 I got a 2 times, by the way. Still passed all of them. Because it's either half the damage or 10, whichever's higher. Even on a 2, I still roll like 13 on con saves. What's going on?
Is it round 10 now?
It is round 10.
Does my spell work?
No, it fizzles out.
It's not a teleportation spell, it's still
It's not a
fizzles.
teleportation.
I know.
It doesn't modify the world around it.
I know.
Oh, it fizzles. Why?
So, doesn't make sense.
What spell was it?
It fizzled.
It doesn't matter.
It's fizzled.
Drop the wall.
I think
He has to wait
can
till
I
his
drop
turn.
the wall or can I only drop the wall on my turn?
Wait, no, I
If it's a
have.
concentration spell, you should be able to drop it automatically.
On his turn, he drops his concentration.
Yes, I would do it. Give me a couple seconds.
Technically, no.
I'm assuming Darvin's not doing anything, so now it's your turn.
It shouldn't fizzle.
Is it my turn?
Unless it's we don't understand the rules for it.
Drop
That's
the
probably
wall.
what it is.
It doesn't take an action or
Yeah,
anything
but
to
any
drop the
other,
wall, right?
any other 7th level spell like that.
Dropping your
back,
concentration
deadbeats.
isn't
Yeah, but it must be something about
They're making an army.
planes.
Like, really big army.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that earlier.
I tried casting
literally
Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion.
That's not.
I'm referring to all of the screaming.
David,
I mean, you literally didn't hear we're
Mordenkainen's
making an army.
Magnificent Mansion.
I know.
What is it?
Deadbeat, 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 deadbeat.
I recommended it to him.
Useless, useless. Didn't work.
Here. Didn't
I
work.
think we leave. I stand by that leaving is the smartest idea.
Yeah, I
If
agree.
they're making an army,
Annabelle was holding her action until Rengrim was found, though.
That's true.
And I was holding my turn to the wall drop.
you all were.
Force the
Guess what?
Force the wall.
I'm leaving.
Leaving.
No, he's not.
Good for him. There is no amount of good that would compel me to fucking help at this point.
I'm a fighter, I'm a soldier, but just.
What do I see?
You see a giant statue and some murky water.
I advance 4 more paces.
You're leaving. I wouldn't recommend
This
staying.
plaza extends beyond your ability to see. The ceiling
What about the cloud?
seems to continue to rise into darkness.
Oh, more than 100 feet.
Well, you can.
God,
Well, actually, no. It could be like exactly 100, or it could be like 95 feet exactly.
what does the coatl see?
Because his sight is 90 feet.
True sight. 120 foot of true sight.
No, I don't need to see that high.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Doesn't see anything.
The qual can
Other
go
than
see
what
if what's up
Already
there.
seen.
Well, I mean, they can't see you because you're also like 30 feet behind right now anyway.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? 120 foot of true sight doesn't give 2 shits about it if I'm 30 feet behind him. Gives
Yeah,
me
it
a
does.
wall.
He is 90 feet. He has 90 feet of dark vision. You have 120 feet. If
It's
you're
also-
30 feet.
90 feet? I thought it was 60.
It's also in another room.
that too.
Yeah, true sight doesn't go through walls.
Yes, I know.
Not actually vision.
What does see through walls?
X-ray vision.
One of the sights. One of
Blind
the
sight.
senses.
I move 4 more spaces ahead.
Blind sight, yeah. Blind sight.
I move 4 more
blind
spaces.
sight, tremor sense.
No, I think all sights like that are just put into blind sight.
Oh,
Blind
I
sight
see.
is game.
I
I'm
have
pretty sure.
Well,
Wow.
they differentiate
No,
with
coatl's not kind of like
They,
the
this.
tremor
just, they
sense.
tell you why he has
Right.
blind sight.
Wow.
Like they tell you, is it like smell? Is it tremors? Is it, like they tell you
Right.
why? But it's all blind sight.
Well, no, blind sight means that it doesn't see visual spectrum.
Yeah.
So it has It's different from, like, for instance, something could have regular sight and tremor sense,
True.
but not blind sight.
I still have
Tremor sense is a type of blind sight.
I still have 4 boxes of movement. I'd like to move 4 boxes forward.
I mean, you're coming up to what looks to be a fountain that has long since stopped dispersing water. However, there is water in there.
Hey guys, they're gone.
There's more of them coming.
We should leave.
The area is eerily silent.
Strangely enough.
Leave.
And where would we go?
Town.
Really? How?
In Dwarvish, your master is an idiot.
It's almost like
I don't know what you just said, but I think it was
I know.
to the gods. So I should stop.
It's the end of my action.
Get
That's the only action?
Well, I mean, I'm holding my attack until I see something, but there's nothing here.
I mean, they were here 5 seconds ago. I don't know where they went. They were here 5 seconds ago.
Technically, we didn't know that. They saw that, them leaving. We couldn't have seen them leave. You dropped the ball.
Arthas?
They said they just left.
Actually, no. That's not entirely true. Wall went down.
I was holding.
Darvin was holding.
I don't know what to do. Should we leave?
Well, okay, here's the skinny of that. We can go back 6 hours up the staircase into the labyrinth that has no exit. This is the only exit. So going
There is an
anywhere
exit.
else,
The door we came from.
yeah, that's sealed.
Where do we keep getting this idea that the door's sealed?
Mike?
Was the door that we came in sealed?
First of all, you didn't come in through the door.
That's true.
We came in from the cave.
We came in through the chaos-looking thing that was expanding.
Annabelle, or someone went to investigate
Annabelle.
where Cain was, and saw that that same smooth stone that you guys have experienced throughout this adventure cut off the original passageway that you came down it.
So there's no way out but this way. So the whole talk about going another way out, that's the way out. As far as anyone is concerned, because there's nowhere to go behind us. We basically travel 6 hours upstairs, back into the labyrinth, and get to hang out there.
And then another,
4 hours.
then it was another 4 hours up to the
nothing.
bridge that goes across,
To
and then another
4 hours.
4 hours up into where that
wood was.
where the laser beams were.
Yeah.
And
and
then
Was
we're-
that
we
not
can't go any
infamous? Because
farther.
I do not remember any of that.
No, Crib jumped in the wood, remember?
Oh, you guys came down here the day you got jumped into the void and I wasn't here?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't here
And
then.
then our entrance was blocked off.
Yeah.
There's no way to get past it, and this is the only exit.
I mean, Arthas did, somehow. He didn't join you until the next day. He had to,
We were dragging his sleeping body behind us.
probably.
Wait a minute. What?
So, boy's
So,
turn.
yeah.
I don't know what to do.
We got nowhere to go but down, I guess.
We have nowhere to go but that way.
I have a question. How much food do you guys have left?
I have like
Plenty. 110 days of rations.
I have 20 days of rations. So I'm good for now.
50 days. Okay, I'm just curious.
What? I think I know what you're talking about. So the 600% of one deck.
9 days of rations for Rangrim, but I'm sure Annabelle can share.
I can
I'm not
change it
playing,
if,
so I don't care.
if you would like it. I don't
Okay.
know.
So, Darvin,
I don't know what to do.
you don't know what to do.
Yes. I honestly don't know.
Honestly?
The second the wall dropped, I just seen nothing.
You fucking.
And
You didn't just
they're
see-
talking about things running away and
Oh, you
armies.
were
Like, I don't know what's
Oh.
going on.
The game was open, I wasn't playing.
Oh, wow.
It saves after transmission.
Okay.
I don't care.
I thought it was off.
No, it wasn't off.
So you're gonna do what?
What to to do?
What to do?
You can turn around and go up the stairs and
did this. You did
and traverse back to a dead end, or you can go forward, or you can stand still.
A maze of a dead end.
Go forward. Is this way like dark?
Yes.
Torch.
I mean, that room is lit.
How are you moving that far?
Yeah, that seems far.
Why?
Because you lit a torch, you can't dash.
30 feet.
30 feet, yeah.
That's not 30 feet.
That's not 30 feet. That's like twice that.
That's about 30 feet. Anything else, Darvin?
No.
From above. Drop. Three-armed creatures.
Good job.
Dwarvish. Told you.
You know Annabelle can't speak Dwarvish, right?
I understand.
Okay.
Your dwarf can.
Annabelle.
Because your master is a dumbass.
4 attacks.
In common.
First
Oh,
attack,
God.
bite. That is a 13. That's a
I just
miss.
thought about how.
Claw attack.
When people started saying like in Dwarvish, or like in common,
Ooh,
I
still
didn't
hits.
think like they were saying it in that language. I thought they
11
just said that before. And anybody who
slashing
can't speak
damage.
the language but
Half.
I just thought
5.
about that.
You retarded?
Yes. But
More than a little.
Yeah, you speak Elvish, right?
Third attack.
You?
16.
he's a wood elf, so he doesn't
Fourth attack.
speak
That
common,
is
elvish,
22.
Sylvan,
That is.
11 slashing damage. Second creature.
Elvish.
Bites.
Fuck
22. 7 piercing damage.
In
Claw,
common.
1.
What does this mean?
23,
She responded
11
with
slashing
Elvish.
damage.
What?
Claw 2.
Because that's all you fucking say.
And
16
by the way,
misses.
Speaking in dwarven.
Claw
all the
3.
time.
He's just
Misses.
like speaking in elvish.
I know it. I
Third
said
creature.
Keep moving forward.
Oh, you said you fucking common.
Bite attack.
Listen, we need to
18?
5-year plan.
7 piercing damage.
Alright, I don't like your
First claw.
5-year plans.
He's a common.
Way over 20. 11 slashing
You
damage.
said that yourself.
Second claw.
Yeah, I know.
You're right.
22,
You're right.
11
You're right.
slashing
I don't know why.
damage.
I don't know why. I don't think
Third
that's
claw
good.
is
I
a
don't think that's
13.
happened
Miss.
I don't know why. I don't think that action has taken place yet.
What commies?
Alright, so that was the hell turn for Darvin. Darvin, is your new turn.
Oh, good.
It's not very common of you to not give everyone. Actually, no one has. I take it back.
I feed you.
Attacking these two.
Steven, how much health do you
Me? You mean?
114.
No. These two things that are next to you.
have? I'm trying to think.
His fingers.
Do
though.
I care about collateral damage?
23
Hits.
to 1.
I feed you. Ian. That's it.
In Elvish. Do we
I
care
make
about
a
collateral
bird
damage?
when you-
To me, yeah.
13 damage to
To me and
1.
Arthas, yeah.
13.
What?
To me and Arthas, yeah.
Or this one.
Only if you like starting wars again.
Okay.
I'm hitting, like, the enemies. That's my
21?
Hits.
It's the same one.
There's more enemies than allies there, so. Right? There's 3.
There's no limit on
15
spell
damage
that
to
There's 3 of them and 2
It's
you
just
guys.
Same one.
To the same one?
Yep.
Receipts and novel creature.
Okay.
Then to the next one
So,
is a 29 natural.
There's nothing
Hits.
on this one. What's his name? Did it? No, did it?
10 damage.
10 damage.
it's fucking Gandalf.
But I'm not. I'm just saying that someone's done it. What about this?
Genie.
Am I getting attacked or is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Attacking things.
Cast Shillelagh on my stick.
Shillelagh.
Moving.
Yeah.
So
Right there. Okay.
There's a door there.
How
Annabelle.
about this?
swing.
Definitely not.
Why not?
You get the attack bonus on these two.
One the one behind me.
If nothing else, there's no way he won't.
How
be
damaged is
someone
the one
base.
behind him?
12
It's hard to tell.
or 21.
But it's just I'd like to have
12
something
misses.
with that. That's what I want.
I get
right
to see
there.
it though, right?
The reason I went for this one immediately is because look at that. That.
Speaks giant eagle.
Yeah. Never mind, I know when I'm spawning. I can't ride it.
Where's the lowest level here?
Yeah.
36.
What level
Is this 11?
Lower than you.
12?
So 11, okay.
Just lower than you.
So if Ray is not playing,
Okay.
then would I have to level up my new
That's it.
standby character?
Yeah.
I will level it. That's up to me.
Well, I'd say bonus action dash, dodge.
That's correct, then.
You can dodge.
I can't dodge. Yeah, that's it.
Just go monk. Just go like one level into monk.
Arthas.
To monk to get bonus action dodge. It's worth it.
Metallic.
And you can also punch people. What?
Your turn.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You're looking at him like you don't believe him.
I'm looking at him, not him. Looking at the board thinking, which kind of stupid should I be?
The fun kind.
Okay, thank you for answering me.
I like the fun kind of stupid.
It's my only kind. Bonus action dash to get to that guy. Two attacks. Good.
With your flame sword.
Yes. Wow. The lower of the two is 24.
Both it.
Yay. I would hope so. Really?
Really?
What is this? Only one of the die wasn't a 1 and it was a 2. Look.
How much damage do you do?
Barely.
3, 4, 5, 6, 17.
17 fire damage.
What the f-
Body burns.
Oh, okay. Didn't matter. But still, this is all ones. Except for one. What is it?
Peltris!
Yo.
Your turn.
The funniest part about it is they're all way different odds.
Nothing.
Just move up to the pillar. You and Gretel.
The pillar?
In front
There
of
is 6 pillars there.
the one. So it's like
Whether you do it.
opposite of.
Because that would mean he'd have to be not lazy.
Yeah, you're not
What? I like that double negative. You didn't have to be not lazy. Is
That's not what I said, but
Which one?
it not what he said?
the one that's like same side that I'm on currently.
the last
Just
part,
to the
not
right.
Ah,
the first part.
I definitely feel like
That
there
one.
did not be lazy.
Corrado's coming with.
Sorry.
Anything else?
No.
Nope.
What?
No. Rengrim.
They just like each other like they're talking to him.
No, I was like, can I come outside? She's like, sure.
Fireball, 7th level.
Just hitting your
Discounting your 2.
Discounting my 2.
Isn't it 3 there?
3. Yeah.
3. Small considering Annabelle. Yes, 3.
Ooh.
38 on a fail. Fire. Damage.
Yeah.
Body burns up. Is that it for Rangrim?
Mhm. I know.
How many creatures are next to Annabelle?
One.
Okay,
Take
I can show you.
From above, drops down.
Hey, look up and see how many there are.
I can't see past 90 feet.
Oh, yeah, we can't see.
They're not taking falling damage?
And
They are.
Or they're like climbing down to just 10 feet and jumping. That means they're moving like 60 feet in one turn and still being able to attack.
Well, they're just not taking the falling damage.
That too.
That's also
That's less likely.
These ones all have 2 hits.
I imagine they look like what's it called? The corrupted villagers in Village of One DLC.
Close.
Like the dudes like this,
Yeah. Kind
a big like bald head.
the bloated heads.
That mask is so beautiful.
That's so good. Where are these? Ops.
Annabelle.
Who are they? What country are they supposed to be from?
4 attacks.
One is from
First
Hong
creature,
Kong.
1 bite.
That's the one on the left.
Over 20.
Left.
7
Yeah.
slap piercing damage.
Yeah.
3.
The one on the right is from Grom.
First claw attack
Grom to teach you.
is 23. 11 slashing damage. Third attack, second claw is a miss. Fourth attack, third claw, critical miss. 1 to hit you, 2 to hit his friend. 5, miss completely.
Until Hong Kong.
Second creature on Annabelle. 4 attacks. Both heads try to bite you. First head is a 21. 7 piercing damage. Second head is a 17. First claw, miss. Second claw is a miss. Darvin,
On my nose!
When Japan went to go take
4 attacks.
No!
First creature, oh, way over 20.
Oh, God, hit.
7 piercing damage. Second attack.
Alright.
How
Let me get this.
It's one of my favorite quotes.
There's a 14 hit.
What?
Like, do it yourself,
no.
if robots can do it for you. No, robots do it better. My bad.
Remember,
20 hits.
efficiency.
Yep.
Take a total of 18 damage.
No.
Why do you mean sound like
Second creature, 4 attacks. There's a 15 hit.
No.
He did when he said that. We didn't. He did. Yes, he did.
There's an 18 hit.
Yes.
11 slashing
Not
damage.
what you sound.
That is absolutely what
That is
I
not.
think, okay, the only reason.
Is that it?
Arthas. 8 attacks total.
What?
8 attacks.
Fuck!
4 heads and 4 claws.
What is your HP?
Not enough.
Maybe not enough. Oh, 1 second. I count up. Don't worry about it. I don't know. I know how much I do.
What's the AC again?
20.
20?
That's not 21.
7.
25.
That's
The way Mike's calculation for attack rolls are AC plus 1.
7 piercing damage from bites. Claws.
Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Is that pleading?
11
Yes!
slashing damage from claws.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh.
You only got hit twice.
18.
I know. I'm counting. I count up with HP because it's easier to add than subtract. Which is when the damage I've accumulated equals my health I go down.
Yeah. All the damage you take equals all the damage.
It is Darvin's turn.
Which is why,
Yay,
like,
finally.
I'll take 1 hit and be like, okay, I'm at 8.
Ugh. One, 2.
It's funny. It's really funny to think about how
So,
long we only died
hitting
because you guys
3?
just didn't care.
Didn't care.
You're-
We tried to resurrect you, you
So
No,
bastard.
you
1
didn't.
to all
Yeah,
two.
we did.
1
No,
to
I died.
Alright,
You
first
guys
attack.
weren't paying attention. I went unconscious,
25.
and you guys just left me there.
25
you guys
hits.
fell back asleep, and I woke up, and you guys were like, shit, I was dead. I'm not saying you couldn't have rezzed me. I'm just saying
15
that
damage
we
to
died,
1.
and like you couldn't use Revivify either, because
I used the
24.
prestidigitation. I can't say it.
That's not what
you mean gentle repose?
Gentle repose.
14 damage to 1.
That's it.
doesn't help revivify.
No,
And
it doesn't
25
help. What's it
It
again.
called?
keeps his body in one piece for 30 days. So it helps to revive.
Yes, but there
I
are
said
other revive
25
spells
again.
that don't matter if
Hits.
you've been dead for more than 30 days.
And that one
After
we,
30 days, it wouldn't matter.
at the time, the only one we thought could affect me without me wanting to come
11
back. Remember, I
damage to
didn't want
the
come
to
back.
last one. So 3
It's the
to.
only one that could affect
So
me.
1 hit to 3.
Was Revivify, and at the time we
And at the
thought,
time, no, we already
Genie.
had that done because I had died. And I made that
Yep.
distinction prior.
what?
So just to verify,
No,
3 of them
I said-
got hit
let me
once.
finish. I said Revivify. And
Yes.
at the time, we thought
So these two are enemies, right?
reincarnate
Yes.
worked. So they let me stay alive, thinking that reincarnate would work, but it didn't.
Do either of them look injured?
It's your con.
No, because
It's hard to tell.
I wanted to play
Oh.
the character. Because
I just hit
my dream as
these-
a character is to die
1, 2, 3.
ASAP.
I'm swinging with a stick.
Stick away!
Stick away!
You're in a very sticky situation.
How long were you working on that?
Nope.
God damn
Nope.
it! Is it a one?
Is it a 1?
No, it wasn't
Two?
a 1. It's 2. Is it 11? Is it 11 hit?
No.
Yeah, it's just it.
Bounces off of the creature's skin, which seems kind of rubbery.
Explain the full damage, not big
Boing.
having.
True.
So is it a tire?
Or you just bounce off monster because they're
Annabelle!
Rubber?
fucking chips Ross. I'm working out anger. Sorry.
It's a kind of monster.
That's
Disengage.
stupid. I'll show you. Oh, I can't show you a picture. Do that. You need to type it in.
That's an enemy, right?
Chips Ross.
In order to do that, you're going to have to do a strength check to push it out of the way.
What, this is an enemy?
That's an yeah.
Oh,
red
well then,
cloak.
yeah, I just wanted to get out of the little gangbang.
It's tail, by the way. It's tail. Like, it's spread out and fling back and forth. It stretches.
You are now out of the gangbang.
Swing on that.
On the red cloak?
Ooh, shiny. 23?
It's
Aha, all damage.
Was the other one higher?
Yes.
I know it's like the one you're looking at.
Okay, break it.
Yeah.
Red thing?
All 6s?
No, no 6s.
Oh.
Big money, no one.
$45 magic.
Someone's gonna roll all 6s.
Why?
Your father.
You just look. Just lean
Anything
your
else?
head in.
That's a lovely.
I mean,
Arthas!
Just lean your head
he
in.
was good at
It
Yahtzee.
specifies. It specifies.
You can go through allied spaces.
True.
My turn.
Hmm?
Is there one in range still?
There's
Many.
4 in range now.
Okay, cool. I'll hit. What's the one? Is there one close to the door?
There's 2 to each side of you. Technically, there's 4 to each side of you.
Christ, there's a lot.
They
of
seem to have dropped down around you.
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna hit the one that's like to my left.
Got it.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay, good. I will. Cool. Lowest 21.
Both hit.
Cool.
Not ones. Not ones.
Let's try. Wow, really? Only one of them. Now this time, only one of them isn't a 4. And that's on. Okay, whatever. 16, 20, 32.
It burns up.
Peace, bitch. That's it.
Taste the rainbow!
Leaves a very nasty smell.
Lovely.
touch the
So a
rainbow.
con save.
Paltris.
Oh yeah, I need to make con save for those 2 attacks that hit me. Nope. Nope.
This was a picture for Paladins.
Move up to
Yeah,
breakfast.
Lover, Lover.
I
And
like
we should
Palpos.
be in range of
I like
Spirit
Palpos.
Guardians.
Spirit Guardians. We need dudes.
OG 88.
Call. Call.
What?
That's
Have
a
my
you're
needs.
out.
You're not wrong. Ian numbers.
Hey.
6, 4.
Okay.
Ha ha.
Alright, you keep track of your own numbers.
Okay.
I mean, he 100% deserved it for saying it, but
It's
absolutely
6,
should have
4.
said it.
Yes.
That's 28.
Dumb.
28.
28.
I have a question.
29 for
Do you have
math.
any friends that can replace you when you go to college?
Yeah.
Besides these two.
Wait, what?
Since we'll be down a person when he goes to college.
I didn't say indeed. I just said in general. People can replace me.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
I mean, I'll only miss like every other week.
That's not what I meant.
I'm gonna come back like every 2 or 3 weeks.
Fuck! Damn.
What, you were hoping to launch 3 characters at once?
No, I was hoping to see him again.
We are great friends.
That's fair.
Whose turn is it now?
It's only
Damage?
Permadeath by a bus?
Said 29!
Oh, 29?
I mean,
Yeah.
It's only like an 80.
And my
It's $80
freaking
for
collateral's
like a
gonna
trip from
attack
here
too.
to there.
And you're freaking
Round trip.
collateral.
Yeah, my
$80.
freaking
You're
collateral,
freaking
Mike!
To be fair,
collateral.
it's 3
My
hours.
freaking collateral got a 16, Mike!
Hold on.
Does that hit?
Hold on.
No, I don't want to hold on. You want to rush me? I'll rush you too.
But you're already Russian, so it's not that bad.
I'm gonna tell you. Is it 29?
Study.
That's
Just to pay to get
No,
home.
Mike, it's
Huh? Do a work study
68.
just to get home.
No, 29, right?
yeah.
Have a little work study program.
So 29.
It's when you work at the school
Yes.
you're studying.
Okay, that sounds.
Got your math
Yeah.
good, Mike?
I have to work at the school just to go home.
29.
Yeah. Not 28, not 30. It's 29.
How much was the collateral?
You sure it's not 30?
16.
Hits. Which one is it hitting? Oh, okay.
Which one is it hitting on?
Sitting for 11 damage. That's another high roll. Let's go.
That's high roll?
High roll.
It's actually max damage for him. He rolls 1d6.
Anything else, Paltris?
Yeah.
Constitution save for whatever it hit.
Hey,
That's true.
there for you.
Therapeutic?
What is it?
19.
Yeah, it passed. That's it. Actually, no. Free action in Dorvish. I'm telling you, we're gonna die like this.
What?
Rengrim!
Cast Fireball at 10th level. Centered on
10th level.
10th level. 7th level. I really wanted to.
He's reached God status.
It's possible.
No.
Centered on
Gods have like
Yanni.
18th level spell
Avoiding
slots.
all Yanni.
Avoiding all Yanni.
Avoiding all party members.
You can't see Annabelle.
Sure can.
There's a wall.
There's a wall.
There
Ooh,
is
that's
a wall.
right.
There is a wall.
There's
You're
a
about to
wall
get
right there.
blown up.
There is a wall.
I mean, it's still.
You take half damage.
You take half damage, you can fail.
So you probably
Fail.
won't take much damage.
What did you? And you're within 10 feet of me, so you also get +4. You're fine.
Oh, I get +4?
Yeah, for me. You're within 10 feet of me, right?
That's what you get.
Yes.
Yeah, then you get +4.
So then I pass and I don't take any damage.
The other character doesn't matter for it, but remember, line of sight. You need
Even if you did get hit by it,
you take quarter damage.
you take quarter damage. Even if you did fail. Worst case scenario, you take quarter damage.
No, worst case scenario, he takes half damage.
Yeah, if he wants.
I mean, absolute worst case scenario, we forget the rules and he takes full damage.
I mean, we're assuming that nobody. I was gonna say we're assuming that nobody here is an idiot, but we already know that's a lie.
49
We're
on a
assuming
fail.
that nobody here can't read.
49 on what?
49 on a fail. Fire damage.
49 on a fail.
She's here already.
Why is she here already?
Yeah, that's false.
She is.
But
10
it's
minutes
not
early.
even close to time.
It's 10 minutes.
11 on my clock.
You want to research it.
I'm telling you. We're gonna take 10 minutes.
Okay, I round have 10 more men.
Are they all dead?
They're all burned up.
We're ready for more to fall from the sky.
Looks like I'm awesome.
It's like, we
Like
shouldn't
he's
be here.
awesome.
It's like we shouldn't be here.
Oh yeah. God, Kalana looks up.
Even with 120 feet. Well, you can cast your cloud now.
I can call lightning.
This one stands up.
What?
No.
We not burn that one body?
No, we did not.
With what I said, or I can call lightning.
What?
Is it my
It
turn?
attempts to grapple
Oh, no, I
Rangrim.
Please, no more call.
What happened?
Opposing strength check.
With the
I rolled a
lightning.
19 plus 1.
What happened?
29 natural.
It rolled a 20.
No more.
I rolled a
16 plus 4.
Cold lightning is an 18
I don't
spell.
care if you aim that shit.
Reroll.
It's never gonna happen again. It's never gonna happen again.
You can call lightning and then turn
Yeah.
it into an
I got a
arrow
3.
rifle and hide inside.
You got a
of the
4.
cloud. And push the cloud.
You
around
are
with
grappled by one of its arms.
What about the other arms?
Good question. It
Thank
I'm
bites.
gonna punch you in the face.
What?
Did anybody hear that?
Somebody
What's
punch-
the other arm?
Somebody punch him in the face!
Bites.
Someone punch him in the
Oh,
face!
Matt, what happened to the
Okay.
other arms? Good question. It bites.
Over 20. 7 piercing damage.
There's so much wrong with
I
you.
didn't know.
There's so much wrong.
I
And
didn't know. I didn't.
Claws at
No, don't worry,
Rangrim with
Mike.
the other.
The Mike remembered. It doesn't matter. Mike remembered.
That's an 11.
It's grappled. Can you have advantage as
11
grappled
would
target?
miss. Barely, but it would miss.
It's a good thing it has advantage to hit.
Well, I'm not going to that board. It's freaking back.
11 slashing damage. And it has Rangrim around the neck.
It's funny because at that point, Rangrim probably not on the floor.
Fell
Yeah,
on
it's just,
Spirit Guardian.
it's just like he's a good like 3 feet above the ground. This
Ian.
What?
Numbers. Okay.
7, 6,
Okay.
3, 4,
Okay.
3, 2,
Okay.
7.
32.
Column. 32.
Body burns up.
Cool.
32 column.
He's at 7.
32.
column.
I said 7.
Darvin!
Stop throwing dice at me, please.
No.
That's a weird thing to say in the middle of Tor Marin.
Awesome. I don't know where my
I could
freaking
throw
knee
scissors
went.
at you.
I could throw nothing because I'm lazy. I
In this case, is why
I was
we're
gonna throw it at him. but you-
no, I'm too lazy to throw anything right now.
Oh, it's right here.
Anybody here like
Well,
no,
it's
I'm
the
gonna
right.
say-
The yellow one's right
Come
there.
Okay.
It did look like it went down the stairs.
Darvin,
Durban.
it's your turn.
Is there anything near me?
No. Well, I mean, Arthas is near you, and
No, like
Paltris.
enemies.
Rangrim is getting choked out over there.
Rangrim's getting
Yeah,
choked out.
Rangrim's about to get tombstone.
Three, 4, 5.
I can't really pull out my bow. I
No,
can shoot
you
it.
can't really do that at all.
Wait, I have a dagger, right?
You have a dagger, but it's one of those same cases where
Well, no, he's in this case he could just. It's not dagger doesn't take 2 hands.
actually true. Yeah,
So you
you
could
could
just
pull it out and
Pull it
throw
out
the
and
dagger.
throw it.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Want to chuck the dagger.
Call a
in
shot,
the miss.
guys.
One.
You could.
Right
It only
between
takes
Rangrim's
one.
eyes.
It only. It
One.
only takes.
Shit.
It only takes 1 hand to hold weapons. So
So,
it
16.
takes 2 hands to attack.
16
with the
hits.
dagger.
Throws dagger.
No,
gets
one.
it.
one.
Dagger's a
Come on.
D4.
Look at where he is.
Yeah.
1. Cool.
That's
One.
like-
Kills Rangrim. Rangrim in Dorvis. Ow!
Using it as a ranged weapon, you got to use your dexterity.
Okay, 6 damage.
Well, no, it just says no. It's a thrown weapon, so you can use.
Oh,
strength.
throwing weapon, you can do that. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
So, punch your
It has
strength.
finesse. It has finesse, but
So-
the thrown property.
So,
So you can use strength. Roll the 9
Kind of seems like
well, I rolled a cool.
that's
for damage or to hit.
4 plus 5, right?
eating,
So 9.
looking at food.
Okay.
You have your strength maxed out, right?
Yeah.
So 9.
9 damage. That's my only dagger, right?
Genie!
Fighters are proficient in pole.
I got this.
Should you go say that you pulled the dagger out?
No, I did.
Well, I mean, not yet. You pull it
1,
out of
2,
him.
3,
Yeah,
Oh,
well, he's
no,
still
four,
alive.
Oh,
5,
that's
6, 7.
Beat it with a stick.
Beat it with a stick.
I know.
Beat it!
I want you to know that the next character.
No! No!
Is it a 1?
It's a 1.
This time it is.
1 to hit the creature, 2 to hit Rangrim.
Wait, isn't it? Oh, no, that's correct.
That's 4 complete
Like, you
miss.
didn't anything. At least you miss. At least.
I
You
should really stick to spells.
No,
Yeah,
stick.
stick.
Well, you did. Stick
I know what I said.
Annabelle.
It wasn't an accident.
More puns?
Wait. It's a.
It wasn't an accident.
I didn't think about that. I was just thinking that these.
Bounces off him.
I said it on purpose.
Bonus action dash. Swing.
Man, I'm like really useless.
You're fine.
Well, no,
Does a 12 hit?
because I'm like I
12
don't wanna
misses.
use my wild shape, so I'm like,
18
sixth
hits.
level spell on
10.
one hit.
You know, how does Sunbeam? Are you yeah.
Ooh, happy thoughts.
Let's concentrate.
Sixes?
You stopped concentrating on it.
Also a
Shortcuts.
minute passed.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh,
49 magic.
Also, Sunbeam will hit everybody.
steam it.
It falls over with Rangrim still
You go
attached,
prone right
frozen in
straight up.
its grasp.
Oh. Really?
Really? Arthas!
Duh.
Rangrim's still kind of.
Rangrim's still restrained by the creature.
Hello,
Did you get water on them? Yeah. Did you feel wind splash?
Little bit.
Yanni, did you feel wind splash?
No,
You gonna do strength, try to pry right?
no, I'm hitting the thing.
It's interesting because it looks like it petrifies for a second.
It seems to be fire or radiant damage is what actually gets rid of these bodies. So I'm hitting the down
Just
button with
lift
like
the
a 20, actually, a 24.
Hits.
I have a chance, no.
Extra crispy damage.
Crispy.
9, 7, 16. 21 damage.
Body burns away.
There you go.
Wait, what about my dagger?
I was about to cast Fireball on myself and exclude no one.
Why?
Do you need somatic for that?
I believe you do for fireball, because it says you point.
So you wouldn't have been able to
You
cast
could
it.
just point like
No, because it's an actual full gesture.
Full gesture.
Yanni, full gesture.
What does metal
Closer.
burn at? Or melt
Yes.
at?
Full
Depends.
Full gesture.
'Cause my dagger was in there.
It's not gonna burn. No, I only hit him.
No, the dagger's
I
left
just poked
behind.
him with a
You're
sword
gonna
that's on
have
fire.
the gold too.
Yeah,
So
that's
my
gonna take
dagger would
me
be on the
quite
floor?
some time.
I know. I've
Yes.
got time. I'll
So I
wait.
pick it back up.
Let me just
That
figure out your
might be a little
XP
bit
real quick.
charred.
Yeah, we should start to.
No, well, I'm referring to us.
Oh, that's what you.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up my dagger. I'm picking up my dagger. I picked up
Sounds
my
like my
dagger.
alarm.
It's your alarm.
It wakes you up, doesn't it?
Yanni!
Right. Boredom.
That's fair. Thank you.
Yeah.
What?
Everybody gets 7,200 XP.
A lot. I didn't think we fought that much.
You fought.
Yeah, didn't we?
four,
You said that we
five,
got more
six,
XP last
seven,
time. You
eight,
didn't calculate it.
12,
I didn't hear
How
that.
much did you say? 7,200?
Yep.
You fought 28 creatures.
And you said 7,200 experience?
7,200.
I forgot to add. Well, how much? Oh fuck! I'll do it.
1250.
I forgot to add the XP from.
Well, no,
Last
how much
week.
is
Oh,
the
Mike, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Are you getting Destiny 2?
I'm not.
Oh, you should.
Why?
Yes,
Good
good
game.
game. I think I'm actually really close to the next level over. I think it's like 115.
I doubt that.
Yanni.
Maybe 125.
All right.
Wait, wasn't there XP last time?
The area goes silent once more.
What was the XP from the other thing?
or something.
We heard thousands of screeching. We killed 28s of dude.
28 of dude.
You can understand it if you just think slower.
Oh, I can't see the. I can't see it. I'll tell you. It's not loading.